Hey guys, we are live. Welcome to the Zeus X Podcast. I'm your host Zeus, and I got Trav Terrell in the building. And three lovely ladies. Let's get into the show. Yo, I was muted the whole time? No, right? I was making sure I was muted. My mic was muted. All right. Quick announcement, you guys. Please, if you guys get a chance, check out the Zeus X Podcast store for all the merch. Check out the Zeus X Podcast store for all the merch. Also, if you guys like to send any donations to $@ZeusXunplugged. Again, $@ZeusXunplugged for any cash app donations, which go towards upgrades of the equipment as well as studio. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. And we're going to start with the introductions. We're going to start with Sonia. Sonia, give me your name, age, what you do for a living, relationship status, and your social media tag.
Okay.
And where you're from.
My name is Sonia, Sonja with a J. I'm from Virginia in the suburbs of Henrico/Richmond, but I'm not in the inner city.
Never even heard of that.
I am 53. I will be 54 in December. I am a medical coder for radiology and a predominantly hospital sourced along the entire East Coast.
Oh, okay.
And I'm a coder for Medicare. So I've done well for someone my age that was a teenage mom.
That's good. A medical coder. I've never even heard of someone doing that. What does that entail?
That's your life. If you go to the hospital, I'm the person that determines how much you are charged and billed to your insurance.
Okay.
Get paid.
Okay. You're like accounts receivable, right?
No. A medical coder actually is let's hypothetical. I do radiology, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Let's hypothetically say you go to the emergency room for a broken leg.
Okay.
We're going to give it us. And you have a radiologist that has to read that image to determine that you have a broken leg. So you have the hospital ER charge. You will have the ER doctor charge, but you're going to have that radiologist that looked at that image to charge and bill to your insurance and collect and bill you based on what we see when we read the reports to your insurance. I am primarily Medicare, so I wouldn't too much deal with the young folk. I deal with the old folk.
Sounds pretty boring.
So it's not boring. It pays good money, so don't.
Wait. What's your relationship status?
Oh, Charles and I have been together for 7 years. We will get married. I'm not married by choice, nor is he. But we met each other 30 plus years ago, and I made a decision to go down a different path, and had 2 failed marriages and 2 children that I have raised successfully. And he had 2 failed marriages. He chose not to have children. So we are now a very well-established couple, very settled, very.
I would say that you said that you chose not to be married. I think it's more the man's choice because men are the gatekeepers to commitment.
No, he wants to get married.
Oh, he wants to be married. So you're the one. So why are you saying no?
I'm not saying no.
So
I'm just saying not yet.
So why are you saying not yet?
Because I want to make sure I am fully healed from my past traumas and bad decisions I made. He's a good man. He's a provider. He is the man of the home. I'm the lady of the home. We have all our ducks in a row, and we respect each other lovingly. But at the age we are now, we've made a conscious decision that when I get married my third time and his third time a charm, we're going to not do the church thing. We're
Okay.
gonna go to the Justice of the Peace and then celebrate with a party.
Okay. All right.
And I will do it. I will be honest with you guys. I'm gonna marry him in 2023.
Sounds good. Hopefully it works out for you, man. Sauce, you're next. Saucy, you're next.
All right, what's
Your
going on?
name, age, what you do for a living, where you from, relationship status, and your social media tag.
All right. So, my name is Sierra. I go by Saucy. I work. I'm a car saleswoman. I'm from Detroit. Let's see. My relationship status. Well, I actually just got into a relationship on Labor Day. So I
Ooh,
just
geez.
do. New, exciting, but it's relatively new. So
So your option's still open?
I didn't say that.
Still taking applications?
I'm not taking no applications off the market.
Okay. So y'all made it official.
Yeah, we made it official.
Okay. So y'all met on Labor Day. What was it? You mean this Labor Day?
Yeah, we made it like 2 days ago.
Well, how long y'all knew each other for?
Not long.
About how long?
Not long, about like a month.
That's a red flag if I ever heard one. But sounds good.
We wish you the best. How about that?
Hope it works out. But let me ask you, what's your age?
Oh, I'm 29.
Okay. And now let me ask you, does it make sense for a man to commit to a woman so early on?
I think so. I feel like if you know exactly what you want and you identify when you see that person and they check off your expectations, then it could happen. That's kind of what happened for both of us. It was kind of like, hey, like, yo, what you looking for? What's this? What's this? And of course, we spent a lot of time together, like even over the short amount of time. So, I mean, I feel like I'm at that age where I know if somebody playing or not.
I mean, I think, and
I
you can
don't
tell me
agree
what you tell me what you also try.
I'll be honest with you.
Go ahead, Sonia. What you said?
I don't agree with that, if you want me to be honest.
Why? Go ahead. Why not?
The reason why,
Your next, Lux. Go ahead.
at 29, I made the decision to divorce my first husband.
Mm-hmm.
And it was after giving him a year notice. I met my second husband.
You said year notice?
I gave him a year notice.
Yeesh.
I did. I am that lady. I'm going to tell you when I see things that aren't right, and if you don't adjust yourself as the man of the home,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to give you. I'm going to put you on notice because I'm giving you an opportunity to make it right. And when you don't, and communication is great, physical is great, but keep in your mind as a lady, is that man going to be your head of household? I had 2 failed marriages based on my bad choices at 24, and then in my I've been married in each decade. Okay, I'm now in my 50s, and I will have my 3rd marriage. This is going to be my final marriage. But let me tell you, each time I made a choice, because Zeus has always said prime years or your peak years. I've had all of them. And you have to, I'm sorry, I wish you the best. 30 days is not a good foundation.
So, Sonya, this is my thing.
Hold on, lady. We got my man Tone Bob in the building. What's going on? What's going on?
What's good? What's good? What's up?
Yeah.
You look
So
amazing.
I just want to
Thank
comment.
you.
Said to me, I feel like you're single until you marry. So if you're dating someone and somebody want to date you exclusively, that's just what it is for me.
You can be married also and not exclusive.
That's if you set it up that way. But
No, it is not. No, that's not the truth.
well, then that's fidelities within that marriage.
Yeah, and that's why I give a year notice for each relationship. If you're not doing right and I'm married to you, that's why I'm taking my time with this one, the third time a charm, because the first marriage was young in my peak years, um, and I did everything right. It was a friend. I had a child. I bounced back. I had a career. I was a homeowner, and at that age, they say the right things, and the disappointment will happen.
Like,
What
that's
is
the
he giving you? What is he giving you to show you in this 30 days to tell you he's a sound a sound foundation for you? What has he done as a man to show you? I'm not talking about no 50-50 man. I'm talking about as the man and head of the household. What is he showing you to give you the full commitment that he is going to be the one to give you all of that?
okay. So definitely been supportive because I've been on this. I don't know if I want to stay selling cars for a minute. So he's been very supportive with that, like even finding jobs, sending it over to me, just being supportive with the things that I have going on in my personal life. Financially as well, we came up with a plan like, hey, if I wanted to leave my job cold turkey, that you know what I'm saying, this is what my financial situation looks like and this is what I can bring to the table. Let's go ahead and start on this. So it's totally up to my decision. But
Why
I
do you feel as
like
a woman, I'm personally, and sorry to interrupt, why do you feel as a woman you need to bring any financial anything to the table?
I feel like I'm not gonna mess with no man if you don't come financially to the
No,
table.
I'm talking about you. Why do
Oh,
you
you said
you
why do
need to be
I
financial?
don't feel like I should? I
Yeah.
never said that I shouldn't.
No, why should you?
Why should I?
Hmm.
I mean, I guess I don't, but the woman that I am, I'm not going to just sit there and not do anything.
I don't do it, not just do anything, but I'm gonna tell you something. Um, the best successful relationship is a 80-20. Tyler Perry said that in a movie.
That
Um,
that's
yeah,
fine.
you're not gonna make it otherwise
You're
because
fucking right.
your 80-20 ain't gonna be 80-20. I have a career, yes, but Charles has a career, and Charles is gonna provide as the man, the leader, the head of the household. I'm
Hey,
not
I
taking
got
care of nobody's man. I'm not going no 50-50 on nobody, whether I'm in my teens, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, nothing.
I ain't
However
never
long
said that I
God
was
graces me.
50-50.
No man,
Say that this was
I'm not gonna come
new.
to the table with nothing.
So
I'm
so let
gonna
me
tell you, I want to be
so let
just
me
that,
let me
a
just hold
lady of
on.
the house.
Let me just tell Labanita and Tone what's going on. Basically, she's in a relationship. She's introducing herself. She's in a new relationship. They knew each other for a month. They made it official with Labor Day.
Hold on.
So
Don't do me.
in 30 days they made it official. So that's what they're debating right now. She just saying that Sonia's argument is that it couldn't work within 30 days to see if a man is worthy enough to be with him or not. And I actually agree that it should work on both sides, not just the man though, because especially for the men, because men are the gatekeepers to commitment. I don't see why in God's blue hell you would why you would literally commit to a woman within 30 days. That is like
Because I'm that chick.
No, that's asinine.
no. See, here's the thing, right? This is why women make.
I'm just that one.
Wait,
Okay?
and I'm gonna Tone and Trav touch on this as well, but this is why a lot of women make the wrong choices in men, and because you're committing too fast, right? If a guy commits to you that fast, something's probably wrong.
Yeah.
If you may seem in your mind that he just knows what he wants. No, he probably just wants easy access to sex, probably, right? More than likely, if I commit to you within a month, guess what? Now you're on me as if you're my girl. Now I have full access to you as if you're my girl. Whether I really mean it or not, he probably does mean it. He probably doesn't care. If a guy gives you his commitment that frivolously, it's not worth shit. Anything worth having, you have to work for it. So if you didn't work for it, it probably ain't worth shit. I'm telling you right now. But Trav, Terrell, Tone, they got anything to say about that or any of the ladies?
It's blasphemy, bro. I'd never. Look, that's it. I don't look, bro. If I don't know you, I gotta get to know you. There's no way I don't know you in 30 days. I'm sorry, that's not happening. I'm not giving away. Say if I'm talking to other females in a 30-day span, if I gotta fucking delete all my women for your ass and then you play me, oh bitch, we gonna have a problem.
But you could be talking to somebody for a long period of time and you still not know them.
Well, that's your
You
fault.
can spend 30, 40, you can spend a year talking
fault.
to somebody.
That's your fault.
So I
Sonya,
agree.
on the other hand, has been talking to this guy that she wants to
No,
marry.
you're
She
next.
said it's been 30 years.
That's your fault.
And they still not married.
No,
Yeah,
no. You already got it twisted. I met him 30 years ago as a teenager. He had a crush on me. I was that chick, and I'm still that chick. But I didn't commit to him for my personal reasons. And I went different directions and made bad decisions. Okay? Now, I'm at the age I am. We reconnected. But let me tell you something that my child said to me. He said, the way you know a man is really committed to you, which he proved, is when he meets you, he never lets the foot up off the pedal. And he never let the foot up off the pedal. We are 7 years in almost, and he's never let the foot up off the pedal. The way he started with me is the way he still is with me. But let me tell you, would I have moved in with him or been saying
I never said I moved in with him.
Because I am that chick. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I'm just saying, like, y'all
chick.
making it like it's just like, oh, everything. It's just a relationship. I wanna definitely look into us being more than what we are. I'm not saying that, oh, we're gonna be married next month. Like, we're dating exclusively. So what is that?
All right, listen. I mean, we can circle back to that. I mean, I would argue it's a huge red flag. But we can circle back to that at a certain point. Let's finish introducing everybody else. Lux, you're next.
Okay, my name's Helena. I'm 26 years old. I am a student at Anne Arundel Community College, and I am a cook. And I'm single.
Okay. And where you from?
Well, not yet. Still waiting for you to come in.
I got you, mama. As soon as you get to New York. Where you from?
And I'm from Maryland.
Okay.
Hi. I guess it's the DMV, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I'm both from the DMV. Yeah, you from Virginia. Oh yeah, what's up? Yeah, y'all should link up. Listen, La Bonita, you're next.
What am I doing? Introducing myself?
Yes, name, age, what you do for a living, relationship status, and where you from?
I'm from California. I'm 38. I'm divorced.
I couldn't hear you. Say again. My hand slipped. My finger slipped. My finger slipped. That's all. Continue.
Did you hear me? Can y'all hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Honey.
Excuse
me, y'all. I'm on
Wait, hold on. Let La Bonita finish. Go ahead, La Bonita.
Stop playing with
Mr. Thomas said he'll be
Yeah,
here in the
thank you.
morning. Will you text him, please, and tell him we don't need the lawn cut, we just need the hedges done?
Yeah, Lavanya.
No, because
Sonia, just mute it when you talk.
Mute. Yeah.
thank
Just mute
you.
me on the Go ahead, Lavanya.
Sorry. You know, I got my priorities. My cleaning people and my lawn guy comes tomorrow.
That's awesome. Go ahead, Lavanya.
I'm from California. I own a DJ company. I manage 17 DJs in the city of Atlanta, all over America. I book DJs everywhere. And I am single. Definitely, I will fight the fuck out of all three of you. I am single by choice. I make the right moves this time. No more man boys and no more underpaid, underrated, emotional men that I'm going for the contract. So I am high. I will stick for that, and I am single by fucking choice.
I would argue that's disingenuous and definitely cap. but we can let's introduce my man Trav. Go ahead, Trav.
What up? What up? My name is Trav. I'm from San Jose, California. 35 years old. Computer programmer. What it do?
That's
And
my
man
baby.
Tony Barber. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's your boy Tone the Barber, 37, relationship status. I'm in a relationship, entrepreneur, barber, all around hustler.
What's
Oh,
up?
it's your boy from San Ho.
So I'm the
Fair.
old lady in the group.
How old are you again?
I am 53. I'll be 54.
Oh, yeah.
Every single one of y'all are younger than my children.
My mother is younger than you.
Huh?
My mother is younger than you.
Okay. But I just want to let you know. I have my son's turning 37 and my daughter's 30.
I'm 37, about to be 38.
And I just
How cute.
I just turned 38 and my mom's 51.
I just turned 43, so we all.
Okay.
No,
So
fuck you didn't.
No, I'm playing. I'm not 43.
Happy birthday.
happy birthday to any of the Virgos in the house, because I love Virgos. Because
Appreciate
all my men I love are Virgos.
Do you love me? I'm a Virgo.
I'm in love.
Oh shit.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Who in love?
Me.
I'm in love. I'm in love with my Charles. And
Who you
Charles
love
is
with?
in love with me.
Is he a Virgo?
Yes, he is. His birthday was September 2nd. I said all my men I love are Virgos.
I don't
His
really care
dad is a
for horoscope.
Virgo. Huh?
When's your birthday?
My birthday is December 30th. I'm a Capricorn.
That makes sense. My mom's ex is a Capricorn. She's September 1st.
Yeah, I'm I don't really care for horoscopes. I think horoscopes is like the silliest shit in the world. But it's like a pseudoscience. But I guess it works for females. I would say that people born in September, I think it's I don't think horoscopes really mean anything. You can't really, because you can't really say somebody. Women use it as an additional layer to further disqualify him. Like, oh, he's a Virgo. I don't like Virgos. Stupid shit.
No, I
Group
actually
people
love
together.
Virgos. I don't think it's a disqualifying thing. Sometimes it's just a compatibility match with your mindset. Sometimes I think it does work because back in the day, if I may say, one of the things I saw was Capricorns and Aries were never compatible people. Never. It was the most toxic combination as a woman Capricorn and a male Aries. It was never workable. And all my exes were Aries. It was a hothead. It was a charmer to a hothead to manipulation. And I did honestly say, I'm going to ask your birthday, and if your birthday in April, I'm not gonna go out with you.
April the 5th.
Wait, y'all. Did I just say that, you guys? Did I
Y'all
just say that?
crazy.
It's used as an additional layer to further disqualify you.
But
This
why
one-
If a person is full of shit, they full of shit. I don't give a fuck what sign you are.
Right.
The fuck? That's gonna sound stupid. Nigga, if you just ain't a
It
good
may
person,
sound
then it is what it is.
stupid, but
Yo,
you know
I
what?
think the horoscopes is the stupidest thing in the
Hey,
world, bro.
dumb, nigga. It's either you a good person or you're not.
Why are there horoscopes then if they're the
No,
most stupid
For
things
women,
in the
that's
world?
why. It ain't for
Exactly.
us.
I'm gonna tell y'all. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna tell y'all. Right. Here's the thing. Women need a filtering tool in order to siphon through all these men they get, all these options they got. So horoscopes is just an additional filtering tool filtering mechanism for them in order to decide which man is worthy or not. That's all it is. Because men don't have that option. Because imagine men using horoscopes to filter women. We would have even less options than we have now. It's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Well,
It doesn't work. It's a female thing.
no, I know men that do. So I know a lot of men that do.
Men
What they
do it.
know a girl is a Scorpio. I know plenty of men in life that have literally said what their girl is and what they will not deal with again.
I'm gonna tell you why though. Men will do that because women like to hear that shit. Like men will have the conversation about horoscopes because it pleases y'all. So we'll say, yeah, let's discuss horoscope shit, but they don't really care about no fucking. Do you think men are really disqualifying a girl because of her horoscope?
You know what, Zeus? You swear that anything good that a man says to a woman, if he says you're beautiful, you're gonna be like, he just wants some pussy. If you say, oh, you this and this, if anything a man says good, you be like, your rebuttal is, he just wants a pussy. He lying. You think every fucking man lies about everything.
I didn't say lie. So what I'm saying is the horoscope thing, right? I assure you, there's
That's
no
the
one.
horse thing, but everything you say a man says is lying to get
Wait,
pussy.
wait. I assure you, no man is telling a woman, I'm not getting my
That's
dick
true.
sucked because you're a Scorpio. I'm telling you right now, that's not happening.
Yeah.
It's not
That's
happening.
young guys.
It's
That's
not
young-
happening.
That's
Nah,
young
Nah,
men.
it ain't.
Nah,
Nah,
That's
that's-
young
man.
men.
That's
My
most
dad is
men.
70 years old and he don't do that shit. Yeah, nah.
Exactly.
My daddy's 81. Now let
You
me
have
tell
three
you
guys on the
something.
panel telling you the same thing. From
My
two different
daddy's 70,
Two
man. He don't do
parts
that
of the
shit.
world.
Yeah.
I'm from the East Coast, they from the West Coast.
Don't
Two
go
completely
to
different parts of the
don't go
world.
to
They tell you the same
outliers.
thing.
Don't go to outliers. That ain't the majority.
Yeah.
What did he say? I'm sorry.
I
Say it
said
again, Brian.
don't go to the outliers. That's not the majority.
Okay. Well, let's exclude the outliers then.
Yeah.
Everybody might know somebody, but yeah, it don't mean they're not the damn majority. Sorry.
Listen,
Yeah.
men cannot afford.
Nobody's the majority.
Sonia.
Everyone has an opinion.
Sonia,
Yes.
men cannot afford to disqualify a woman based on her horoscope. Do you know how less of an option a man will have if he had the mindset that because she's a Sagittarius, I can't fuck her?
Well, let me
Think
tell
about
you
that for a
something.
minute.
I'm gonna tell
Like,
you,
it doesn't make sense logically.
but I've never, I will recognize what you are, but I won't disqualify you. That is not in my level of disqualification because you're
But
a
she
certain.
will. But Sonia said she will. So a lot of women will do it.
No,
I've heard a
I
lot of
did
women
not
do it
say
too.
I will. What I
You just said
said
that.
was,
I
I
won't.
did. Yeah, I did say that.
Exactly.
But my intentions were
I know I ain't bugging.
in the beginning when I was younger. I just kept seeming like I was getting
You had a lot of
that
options.
type of
You had a lot
person.
more options when you were 25 than when you're 53.
No, I
That's
didn't.
why when you were
No, I
younger, you were
didn't.
doing that shit.
No. I can have as many options now that I had then. And let me tell you something. The only reason why I don't utilize any outside options is because I'm in love. So don't you are that's where I beg to disagree with you. You say as we get older, our options lessen.
Okay,
I
now
told
let's talk
you
about it. Let's go.
again.
Let's talk about
I
it.
am
Yes,
a
they
more attractive
do.
woman
Yes,
older
they
than
do.
I was when I
Wait,
was younger.
wait. One person at a time. Sonia's going first. Labanita, you're next.
No,
then
you
Trav.
go ahead and let the next lady talk.
Okay, go ahead,
No,
Labanita.
but Sonia, I'm with Sonia. No, they don't. Older women, no, we don't. We do not lose. Like,
Yeah.
just because we get older, some of us age, but we not aging to the
let's go first.
aspect of being unattractive. We might get more
Exactly.
wiser. So we might get more beautiful in our spirit. We might get closer to God. We might get more things that can go with any age level of a man. A lot of us also don't have the same looks. Stop saying that because you get older, y'all will have somebody slitting their fucking wrist messing with you niggas right here. Talking about
No, that's them. That's their
yo,
boys.
y'all full of shit.
Lux,
That's
hold
their
on,
boys. If they gonna slit their wrist, that's on
Y'all
them.
full of shit.
Tone, let me get the girls out the way real quick. Now go ahead, Lux first, and then if you got anything sauce, and then after that, Tone or Trav. Go ahead, Lux.
I believe and I know as women get older, our value does decline. It happens with everybody. It does decline, and yes, you could be able to probably push the clock backwards a little bit if you maintain your looks, you maintain your physical appearance.
Surgery.
But yeah, it does decline, and you're not gonna have much option.
That's not true. That's not
Wait,
true.
wait, Sonia, she's talking.
That's
Sonia,
not true. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you finish.
I mean, at the end of the day, even though a man could be in his 60s, it's better if he got someone my age or younger than a woman around his age, because when you get a woman that's younger, she's usually more cooperative, she's more attractive, she's willing to follow his program, because older women tend to be more set in their ways. And it's better to be with a woman that's younger, even though you have all of the experience and things like that. Men don't care about your experience.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Woo!
You're dead wrong. You're so off track.
Wait, Sonia first. You
so off track. And the reason why I say you so off track, because I know what I look like at my age, and I'm looking at you, not trying to demean you.
Men that want me don't want little young ass, dumb ass broads.
Huh?
Men don't want that. Men don't want that for a relationship.
They'll smash them. They'll smash them.
But they don't want you as a relationship. They want me for a relationship.
To marry?
A foundational woman.
Every day.
Hold on. Let her finish.
What you want, Zeus?
Hold on, guys. Hold on, wait, guys.
What you want, Zeus?
Hold on, wait, guys. Let the girls finish. Let the girls, guys. Let the girls go first. I got you guys.
I know I can't smoke on this. I'm gonna move out the way.
All right, go.
Because this is out of control.
No.
But he got a girl anyway. Anyway, so why is he even in the conversation?
Because I have experience before I had a girlfriend. So yeah, I dealt with many of women. My mother was my best friend. I learned a lot from her about women. I know women. I know the whole situation. My girl follows my fucking program. I don't have this problem. So everybody else want to cry and do all this bullshit, and you can say, "Oh, it's a lie." No. No, y'all capping. Trust me. I'll tell you that right now.
What is
Sonia? How old is Mr. Charles? How old is Mr. Charles?
Charles and I are the same. He's
Stop calling him Mr. Charles.
Actually, Mr.
She said Mr. Charles. Shit, I'm being respectful. I'm being respectful. Shit, Mr. Charles.
And how old is he?
How old is he?
You're younger than I am.
So he in his 50s.
Yes.
Okay, well, you talking about a nigga that don't relate to us. So I mean,
no, y'all were trying to make it seem like do you not think young men want
Mr. Charles?
Hey, I'm being respectful.
Uncle Charles, he don't care.
Uncle Charles, Uncle whatever. Shit, I'm being respectful. Shit, I ain't calling
nigga.
He
would never take a woman.
I'm gonna go to bed.
He would never take another woman.
No,
Charles would never leave me or mess with a woman outside of me, whether she's younger or anything. He would not do it.
I ain't about to talk about bruh, so I don't know.
He wouldn't do it. I'm confident in saying that. He would not do it. He would fear me leaving him before.
You must be sucking that dick from the back.
Huh? Well, first of all, let me
do that, I guess. He said, "Huh?"
I don't have to do all that. I got enough. See, the thing is with me, I'm confident enough to know that my man loves me for me, and he will always love me for me. He will never disrespect me. He will never devalue me. He will never not take care of me. He does everything a man is supposed to do, just like my father does for my mother. 58 years of marriage, and just like my grandparents did for one another after 50 some years of marriage until they passed away. So sorry, all
Well,
this
how you gonna
rhetoric
define
about
what a good man is, though? That's what he does for you.
Can I jump
no,
in?
a good man is what I expected after I realized the suck ass ones I had when I was young. Because there was a lot of you remember Baby Boy? There's too many of them.
I love. Good night, y'all.
Hey,
It's too
Go ahead,
many
go ahead,
baby
Lamina.
boys
Go ahead. Wait,
out
hold
here.
on. Sonia.
Hmm?
Saucy, you got anything, Saucy?
Who?
So I think women get better with time. We like wine.
We are.
That's what I'm gonna say.
Okay, so now,
Um,
go ahead.
no, what you about to
Can I
say?
just say
So,
something
all right.
before I go?
Wait, go ahead, Lamina. Go ahead.
Oh,
Saucy, congratulations on your relationship.
Thank you.
And I'm not gonna hate on your relationship. I've been in a quick
Look,
relationship based off experience. They don't last.
we gonna see, sis. I ain't saying
we
this
gonna
gotta
pray
be the
for
last.
you. We're not wishing you bad.
I'm
But
not
go ahead,
bad
mate.
at all, but I have
Pay attention.
I've jumped in. I wouldn't say I've jumped. It's usually the man that jumps, and but let Zeus tell her he just wanted to fuck. So, right.
Why do you men do it so fast?
Look, I'm
That's
gonna
all
be
we
honest with
wait,
y'all.
wait,
This
wait,
is
wait,
my
wait.
first time ever even
I'm not even talking about you,
letting my
Saucy.
guard
Hold on,
down and
hold on,
doing
wait.
it.
Here's the thing, right? If I tell you you're my girl, I'll have full access to you. Do you know how many girls I can literally just say, yo, you're my girl? I'll have immediate access to them by hearing that. Girls love to hear that because girls seek commitment. So men who know they seek that, guess what? I'll manipulate you while dingling that carrot. That's all I got to do. If I know you want that,
You can't manipulate me.
you can. That's why he did it to
No,
me.
you can't. No, that's not manipulative.
A man's not giving commitment to any woman. If his commitment is worth shit, he's not just giving it away. I promise you.
Exactly.
It's like a marriage. Think about it like a marriage.
So,
I would just give a marriage.
Yeah, definitely not in 30 days.
ready?
What?
Are you guys having sex already within those 30 days?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. Right.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not gonna, bro. He wants full access to her at all times. That's all it is.
can I jump in?
Yeah,
please?
Trev.
All right, so I'm hearing all this stuff about women get better with time, right?
That's
So
Since magazine.
let's just start like with this. Both men and women, at some point, father time comes in and is undefeated. We all age, right? Now, if we go to the gym and take care of ourselves, we prolong our prime. So I would ask this, right?
Not just the gym,
So
because it's
okay.
cosmetic surgery ain't just for white women.
Sonia, want to jump
either way, right? So let me ask this. When you say that you have the same options now as you were younger, correct?
Not believing Sonia. Did you say that?
Yeah, whoever.
No, you was talking to me?
You know, I really don't count in a personal state because I was literally married, so I don't count. I'd never had.
No. So let me just say this, right?
So I'm now coming in the dating market, but
okay,
before
but either
I don't
way,
count.
let either way. If I heard and I thought, correct me if I'm wrong.
It was Sonia, I think. It may not have been her.
You have just as many options as when you were younger, or more, or just as many. What did you say?
That was Sonia. Sonia said that.
Okay.
If I was on the dating market, I have just as many options as I had
At 53.
or if not more, because I turn more heads as an older lady from all age groups than I did when I was younger.
Okay,
Because
so-
I had in my 20s and 30s. Listen, as a teen in my 20s, I had the mom look. Does that make
I
sense?
want to be like you, Fine.
I don't. Okay, let me jump
I
in.
had the mom look.
You already
so
told
I
me
was-
enough. I got enough to say what I'm going to say, right? Number one, I don't care how good you look. You're 53, correct? So your reproductive prime is gone. Just off of that, you have less options because men are going to honestly look at you. I'm getting real. You're cool to fuck because you look good for your age. You do. You look good, right? But if I have kids in mind, you out.
Facts.
So just off that, you don't have as many options because
But that's if you want kids.
that would have gave you that would want to hit would also have kids with you when you were younger. But some
But
of
do
those
you not
men now
think-
look
do
at
you
you.
not
He
think
probably don't
men?
Let me
want to
finish. Let me
Yeah.
finish.
kids.
Go ahead,
Okay.
Travis.
Let me finish, please. But some of those men that would want to hit and possibly wife you up and have kids with you, a lot of them ain't thinking about kids no more because you're 53. So just off that, you don't have as many options.
Facts.
That's not a
not-
bad
that's
thing.
not
Don't take
true.
it. I'm just saying this. I'm not saying you are. Don't take it personal.
I
take
don't.
it or anything. It's just a fact. You're not in your reproductive prime, therefore your options aren't as much.
Facts.
Can I on to that? So, and that is true because obviously at the age of 35, pretty much majority of your eggs will be gone. So, and pretty much this is the lie that women have been told. So, we have been told that our 20s are for us. Our 20s are the time to be able to start developing marriages and families. And also, I think that's one of the issues that's caused collision within the Black community is the church. We're not having those ministries. We're not, because remember, like back in the day, we used to help couples couple. So that's no longer a norm anymore. And so, when you get into your 30s and 40s, like, you wonder why the past 10 or 15 years, surrogate mothers have been such a thing because, most 30s and 40-year-old women are not able to have children naturally. So you got to use another woman's womb who is usually younger in order to have children. If you guys have noticed that, because if you was in your prime years, you would probably be able to have a baby easily.
Facts.
Sometimes it's just plain out vanity. Some
Wait.
women don't want to
Oh,
carry
wait.
children
Labadee.
because they don't want to lose their body shape.
Okay.
Hold on, Sonia.
Let me continue, right? Let me just say this, right? Let me put on my
Labadee, you're next. And then Tone.
Let me put on my serious look, right?
Oh, you look so hot with those glasses.
So,
Trav.
I
right?
can't really see. Is the screen small or is it
So,
my old eyes?
I'm gonna show you how men take
Your
notes.
old eyes. Go ahead.
So you said 53, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not
That's
Kevin.
a check right there because you older, the reproduction. So that brings you down a notch. Now, all right, you got kids, right?
Yeah.
And how many?
2.
So now you just went down a notch. Now your options just went down even more because you got kids. So certain guys ain't gonna want to deal with you because you got kids and you're 53. Right?
My kids are grown.
They
Doesn't
grown,
matter.
Let's move up.
Still doesn't matter. You still got kids.
Okay.
They don't want to deal with any capacity of children.
Okay.
So
I
because
agree
of-
with that.
So because of these notes,
hold on.
Right?
Put a
you don't
bullet
got the
point by
same
that.
options.
Hold on, honey. Put a bullet point by that for you. But women with children. Put a bullet point by that because I want to revisit that. Go ahead and finish.
But that's the same vice versa. Don't no woman want a man
I
with
want you
kids
to
either.
I want you to bullet point that.
But here's
I
the
know.
thing, right?
I
No,
do-
let me finish. So
No,
now
yeah,
you said
that's
that,
it.
right?
Keep going.
Hold on. So let me counter that.
Wait,
Let me
wait.
counter that.
One person at a time. One person at a time.
So, let me
One
counter
mic
that.
at a time.
So Sauce came in or Saucy said, well, that's the same for men too, right? Did we ever hear anybody say that men get better with time or make the same argument for men? No. So why do we automatically throw the men in there? We heard 2 women here say we get better with time. That's incorrect.
Well, y'all ain't even
So
went
just
around, but
whether
in
men
the
and
last-
women, whether
Bullet
men
point
get
that
better
too.
with
I gotta come
Wow.
back.
we're
in
talking-
y'all last live, y'all did say that.
I
That
would
men were
please
more
if
valuable.
you don't cut me off.
Let him
They do
finish.
get more
So
valuable.
with that said, right, even if men don't get better with time, right, that doesn't discredit the fact that I heard 2 women here say we get better with time and you don't.
Okay. Bullet
Go
point those 2 things.
It's just life. It's just how it
Okay.
works.
I want you to bullet point those 2 things. Keep going down your list.
No, that's it. I did my little checklist.
That
you
was
know.
only 2 things.
That's all I needed to hear.
Okay. Let the next lady talk and wait for the old lady here to sum it up. And I'm gonna go get me some more vodka because I'm drunk and talking.
Oh Lord.
Like, think about it, like when you look at the Hollywood expectations, like you only see people like George Clooney or Denzel Washington, the sexiest men alive. And usually a man seeks his prime at 45 to 55. You don't see 55, 45-year-old women on the covers of magazines, the sexiest woman alive.
Halle Berry been holding it down.
Halle
sis.
Berry, Jennifer
Halle Berry.
Lopez.
All them bitches been divorced 38 times.
What's
All them bitches been divorced 38 times.
Demi Moore.
Pretty good.
Because they dropped them old ass men. Sorry, y'all.
No.
J-Lo.
J-Lo's a hoe. She a hoe. She
But
didn't.
these are
We're
outliers.
not talking
though.
about hoes versus not. We just saying bad women.
Nah.
But
She's
these
a
are
whore. She's not
outliers,
bad to
though.
me.
That's not the majority. These are outliers.
She's not bad to
She's a
you.
horrible.
Somebody.
She's
She's
a
not
no,
bad
these-
to me.
doesn't matter.
Somebody.
It doesn't matter.
Let that argument stand where they bring up those outliers, and I won't even dispute that. But the outliers don't outweigh the majority.
Yeah, the majority is facts. I agree with everybody when we talk about majority. You are correct.
There you go.
You all are correct. Majority facts. Because
Mhm.
majority of people don't take care of their fucking selves, women especially.
Yeah.
Even some women are less.
Never had to. But if they
as
do,
some
they-
women
they-
are
Oh.
less attractive and less healthy that are much younger than women my age.
Wait. So now I'm gonna say this, right? Now you're 53, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your age. I'm not gonna hold you, right? You do, right? But here's the thing. And this is why women don't understand this part, right? And it sounds fucked up to hear this. In the sexual dating market, right? It's a thing that's invisible to you, but it exists. In the sexual dating market, a 53-year-old woman has literally no value in the sexual dating market. Now, I'm not saying
What does can I say something? Zeus?
Wait. I'm saying as far as dating. Now, to fuck you may have a lot of value to get fucked all day and tomorrow, right? I'm talking about in the sexual dating market as far as being dated and courted and being married and all that stuff, you have zero value. Now, that don't mean you can't find a man. Wait, listen, let me finish real quick. Sonia.
Okay.
That don't mean you can't find a man to marry you. I'm not saying that. What I am saying is, for a majority of men, you have been X'd out. Why? Because you said it earlier, right? You want a man who's going to provide. You ain't trying to go 50-50. All these things, right? Well, guess what?
Oh, I'm not doing no 50-50
I'm not arguing that. I agree with you.
50-50 for me.
I understand that. You're not listening. Let me finish real quick. Sonia. You keep interjecting. What I'm saying is, the men you want are not trying to date you. The men who are not trying to go 50-50, now that don't mean you can't find this needle in a haystack. What I am telling you is majority of the time, the man you want who ain't trying to go 50-50 with you, who can pay all the bills, who's make enough money for what you want, ain't gonna want you because he has options. That man doesn't mind dating down. He doesn't mind dating a 25-year-old, a 24-year-old. He doesn't mind dating. As a matter of fact, he probably would prefer to date down. Because guess what? Not only does she have looks ahead of you, looks are better than yours, she's also going to be tighter, firmer. She's also going to have fertility. She has replication value, whereas you don't. For a fact, you don't. So let's say
the only thing that a 24-year-old has that I don't have fertility. Because guess what? My body's tight. My body's tight. My face is tight. But guess what? There's a lot of women that are in there. Hold on. There's a lot of women that are in their 20s, that are overweight, and ugly. I'm sorry.
Am I fucking bugging?
No, you're not bugging. But there's a lot of women that are a lot younger than me that are fat.
You have a bad Sonia.
Okay.
Sonia. You have a bad habit of interjecting. Stop.
Hey, Mr. Charles has no problems.
Exactly.
hey, Mr. Charles, hey, he gonna deal with that. Let Mr. Charles deal with that. Yep, and that's fine for him. Good for that man.
Phone on mute, Sonia, while I'm talking, okay? Just stop. What I am saying is, you ain't gotta interject. I'll give you time to talk. I'm done. You will be able to rebuttal what I'm saying. All I'm saying is, as a woman, you have less value in the dating market than a 25-year-old woman. It's just a fact. She brings more to the table. On top of that, she's been through less relationships. She hasn't been married 3 times. She has more to bring to me than a 53-year-old woman who's been married 3 times, had 3 failed marriages, which already in itself equals red flag to some degree.
2
whatever. 2, 3, whatever. It's still equal
marriages. One is
on top of that, you're able to guy right now. All I'm telling you is you bring more complexities to the table than a 25-year-old girl with no kids.
How?
And no kids on top of that. It is a
25-year-old girl with no kids. How many 25-year-olds these days do you know that has no kids?
I have no
Shit,
kids.
No, that's
surprised.
fine, and I'm
You'd be
proud of you for
You'd
that.
be
I'm
surprised.
proud for that.
I
You
know
know
a
Because that's
million.
the bullet
I
point
know
I
a
want.
million girls with
Yeah,
25.
you'd be surprised.
I'm in Atlanta,
I'm 29 with no kids.
and I'm from Sacramento. Sacramento, I don't know
surprised.
about that. I'm from Cali. Them hoes.
I'm 29 with no kids.
All my cousins, they all got babies. But I'm in Atlanta, and these girls out here, these little girls are smart, go to college. They be fucking, but they use condoms. They got birth control, and they not trying to have no babies. They are waiting, and they are smart.
or pushing the Roe versus Wade to kill the babies.
Wait, listen
Nah,
now.
Not necessarily,
Find
sis.
more the younger generation.
They got a
that-
long line of that shit
they
too.
want to
Hey.
do
They
the
want to get
abortions.
married.
Listen.
No, they want to do the abortions, and that is more prominent in the younger generation.
I agree with
than
her on that.
ours.
A lot of women get abortions, bruh.
No, they do. I'm not saying they don't.
I say about half the women I've dated have had an abortion.
No, trust
That's
me.
the number one.
But abortions is smart for a lot of these girls because their strategy is fucked up anyway.
Do you think
Well,
that's
abortion
not
is
that's
wrong
not right
anyway.
though?
It might not be right.
I don't
But
agree.
I'm
with
not saying
it.
it's right by God.
I
It's
ain't
right
with
for their situation though.
I ain't
Because a lot of these girls are fucking a lot of guys that just
What Zeus said.
What?
I second what Zeus said.
Yeah,
It might
like,
be right
a lot
for
of
their
girls are smashing
situation,
these
not right
guys.
by God.
A lot of girls are smashing these guys they shouldn't be smashing.
Right.
So that's the problem also, right? So they got it. So in that scenario, it is not in their best interest to have a child with these guys. Now, she shouldn't be fucking him in the first place, but at least he's being accountable and not bringing a child into the world, fucking her. Like, because once you have a child, you decrease your value in the sexual marketplace. I don't care if you're 20, if you're 19
I
years
think
old.
you decrease your
value.
moral values by using.
See, here's the thing, right?
abortions as
Women
birth
want to believe.
control.
Here's the thing. Women want to believe that the dating
I'm
market.
being honest. I think you're devaluing your morals by
that's not it.
using
No, that's not it.
abortions as birth control.
That's not it.
Because I do know
I got you now,
a
Flash.
lot of women. That's what they do.
Okay.
They'll go state to state to break the legal
Good,
abortion age, the legal abortion limits that will reduce their childbearing capabilities when they get older and decide they want children. I've been in the medical
So
field
everyone's
all
not
my
having
life.
abortion.
So
Like,
I know I've
everyone-
done gynecology and OBGYN for the biggest part of my career. So that right there, that what y'all are talking about is bull.
See, here's the thing, right, Sonia, and don't interject again, okay? Right? What I'm saying is the problem is women. You'd like to think that the dating market is evergreen. It's always going to be beautiful for you. It's a reason I said before. It's a reason why the store is forever 21, not forever 51. It doesn't work. No one is looking for a 3-year-old woman. I'm telling you right now. Just so that you have. There's no way if you look nice now. There's no way you look better than you did at 25. It's impossible, right?
You don't think so?
I know so. I know so. There's no way at 53 years old you look better than you did at 25. It's impossible.
Well,
now, to you,
if I was the case, I would have been with Anna Nicole.
Sonia,
I look better
Sonia,
than I
Sonia, stop.
I'd have married that billionaire.
No.
She on that moonshine, Zeus, she drunk, bro.
I'm telling the truth though.
She on
Let
that
my
vodka.
All right, Sonia. Stop fucking drinking. That's first of all, right? Put the cup down.
I'm drunken tonight because I had to prepare myself.
I know. Stop. I'm getting out of hand. Stop. Sonia. When somebody's talking, Sonia, I need you to mute your phone when somebody's talking to control yourself.
You can, Zeus. You got the control thing. You can.
I can mute it too. You're right. So here's the thing, right? So, like I said, right, women have to understand the market is not evergreen. Women, here's the thing: everyone ages, right? At some point, everybody's gonna age, right? But women are born with women are born with value to where Mother Nature have given you a certain value that men don't have. But Father Time will take it away faster for you than it is for men if men do the work. See the difference? Not every man qualifies for this, but if men are in the gym doing the work, looking good, getting himself together, getting his mind right, everything, and all those things align, then he's gonna age like wine, where you're gonna, no matter what you do, you're gonna age like milk. All the surgery in the world is just to make you look funny at some point. You can't get rid of age. Age. You ever seen a girl who gets surgery who's older? She looks like little Kim.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Because she's trying to keep the youth going, but it doesn't work. Reality is setting in. No matter what you get, reality sets in. So what I'm telling you is you can't beat the clock. I don't care how old you are. You may have options at 53. I'm not going to tell you don't have options. But the difference is, I promise you, 53 years old, those are sexual options, sweetie. I promise
Sexual.
Oh.
They are purely sexual. Now, you got
Ain't
the
no marriage
Charles.
happening.
Wait. Now you got a husband, right? You got a guy you're dating right now, Charles. But the difference is Charles is there because you knew him a long time ago. So you just spent the block. To be honest with you, you spent the block on him because all the other niggas failed. So now you're back to him now, back to square one, right? And that's cool. You got him to lock him down. It is what it is. Maybe he's gonna marry you one day. Who knows? But what I am telling you is, it is not the dating market. You don't want to go back into that dating market. Right now, it's worse now more than ever. So again, I don't know if you think you may think you're hot. You may think you're as bad as you were at 24. It's not possible. I'm giving you a reality check. You are 53 fucking years old. You are someone's grandmother. It's not.
I'm 3 little girls' grandmother.
Even more reason why you have less value in the dating marketplace. Gotta mean somebody wouldn't bang you. I'm talking about from a relationship standpoint.
Hey, Charles take care of her, but he ain't married though.
No. It's not that he doesn't want to get married. I keep telling y'all that. It's not him. It's not him at all. Like I said, he would have married me.
It's you?
It's me.
Oh, red flag. Red flag. Flag on the fucking play.
It's me.
Flag on the fucking play.
So,
He's wasting
Yeah,
time.
it's me. But you know what?
Time.
But that goes to show how valuable I am because
Nah,
he's
nah.
gonna stay around.
Nah, hell.
until I decide to get married.
You said he was your favorite. You said he was your favorite and you loved him.
No, that's not what I said. I never
Nah.
used the word.
Yes, you did.
I said
That
he's
sounds
a
like
re-
simping to me right there.
Who?
I'm sorry.
I think you're seriously,
let me
Sonia.
tell
That sound like
Can I
simping.
Sonia, I think you're
What can I
living
say, y'all?
Sonia.
Sonia, you
You
ain't
know
got no
this?
man.
I think you were pretty.
Oh, you want to see him? I can take him upstairs.
No, she got a man. No, she got a man. She got a man.
No, we don't need all that. We don't need all that.
I got a man.
No,
that
Sonia,
adores
we
me.
believe you. Sonia, stop. We believe you. We
I
believe
got
you.
a Range Rover.
Sonia, stop. We believe you.
Range Rover. Oh,
Woo!
You
Yeah,
want-
Range
Sonia.
Rover.
We believe you, Sonia. We believe you,
Y'all
Sonia.
want to see it? And
No.
I got a big house.
No, fuck no.
Sis,
No.
if you want a new
Y'all
one, I
want to
got
see it? I got it
You want to see Mr.
all.
Charles?
Look,
Please no.
you ain't got it all.
Trust me, I do.
You ain't got it all.
he didn't put
listen.
a ring on it.
Sonia,
Yeah, you ain't got it all because he can take it all away from your ass once you wake up.
Sonia, you don't got to show your man. I believe you, right? But I'm telling you, is
Everything's in
Sonia,
writing. Everything's in writing with us.
what I'm telling you is, I think Sonia was attractive when she was younger, right? Because she's not ugly. By 53 year old, she don't look bad, right? The problem is, I think when she was younger, she was attractive, and now she can't live with the reality. She's not as attractive as she used to be no more. I don't think reality is set in for her yet. I think she's suffering from like a delusion, a sense of delusion.
Hey, Zeus.
I think she is what
Y'all
she
want
used
to
to
see
be.
a picture of me when I was
Zeus.
younger?
Zeus.
No.
Yeah.
You know it's
I
hella
can run upstairs and grab a picture
Hold on, wait.
of then and there.
Yeah. Labanita?
You know what's real funny is that you're describing her, and it reminds me of one of my mom's friends because they're in their 50s, right?
Mhm.
And listen to him, and I'm like, he worked out like crazy. But I said this to him one day. I was like, you don't want to get old. He's like, I'm not old. Quit using the O word. I'm young. And I'm like, no, my mom's age, like you could be my dad. Like you're old. Like you're 50, you're 55, right? He's like, yeah, but I'm fine. Look at me. I work out. Your mama know. I said, no, you in denial. I said, dang, that's crazy. He reminded me of look at Mr. Charles.
Ain't nothing wrong with Mr. Charles.
That was her when she was 25.
No, that's me too. That's me less than a month ago.
That
You got
don't, look,
dark skin?
that don't look like you.
That's me.
You got dark skin?
No. This is a portrait.
But why are you so light?
Yeah, make a bone.
No, look at me. I don't even have no.
Yeah, you're told
He's
to.
down.
He's
No,
in the dark,
something
though.
light
He's in
for
the
y'all
dark.
to see. Okay, hold on.
It'd be the
I
edit.
don't have my makeup. This is me at night.
Yeah, she said you have makeup on.
But still,
Listen.
Okay.
Yeah, still don't look the same.
Yeah,
Okay,
still
I'm
don't
looking
look
a mess
the
now because
same.
I'm drunk and it's 7 a.m. makeup. This is a
Right, but at the end of the day, it doesn't even matter if you off the dating market. You got somebody that you want to be with.
You got
Like,
somebody, but
totally in love and takes good care.
if you
of
totally in love with them, so you off the market anyway.
True.
Yeah, but yes, and that's why it doesn't. I'm battling the devalue.
did you put him to sleep tonight on Thursday, or he
I
just
always put him to sleep, and and look, and I cook him a home cooked meal every night, and I pack him breakfast and lunch every day, and I work.
Yeah.
I wish Travis let me do that.
Oh.
girl? You said Zeus earlier.
I can't make up my
No,
mind.
no, no.
Sorry.
Ooh.
Well,
I really want to
apparently-
go find out a picture of me when I was
apparently-
younger.
hey, Trav. Apparently, I want you too, huh, Trav? Apparently.
Hey, sis,
I'm
make both
not
of them
in it.
lunch.
I didn't say none of this.
Make
I'm
both of them lunch. Let the best man win.
There you go.
It's strictly business.
Trav got them all. Trav, listen, man. Listen.
Definitely not. Definitely not. And that and I was mad.
The women don't like me, man. That's why I'm up here complaining about it.
She wants you.
No, let me.
Who's
Can I
she?
But anyway, look, can I just say this? Look,
Mhm.
now I will say this, right? So, Sonia, that's why I can call you. You know,
Yeah, you
You're
can.
okay, so, all right.
Call me
I'm
Miss
not gonna say-
Jackson. Call me Miss Jackson.
Okay,
That's
so
my
Miss-
last name.
So, Miss Jackson, right?
No one's
So,
calling you that.
I'm not
I'm
gonna say
just
you have,
playing.
I'm not gonna say you have no
WH.
value, right? Because the type of guy that would probably want to deal with you, like if he don't want kids and he don't really care about, marriage, or maybe he might want to get married. Let me not say that. But if you don't care about kids, then that can help you out. Because it's like if he just wants somebody to be a companion and you look good, then cool, right? But so I'm not gonna say you have no value. You still have sometimes value, but for the most part, it is, just being honest, it is just purely sexual. Because again, you are older, so no matter how good you look, your reproductive prime is well past. And then how long, if you have kids, right? How long you gonna be around to raise them? So
Well,
it's
can I
like,
say something? This is where I want to speak to the younger generation. A lot of the younger generation are not even getting to my age. A lot of the generation are not even getting to the age of my parents.
I'm gonna cut you off like
so-
you cut everybody else off, because I want to say this. I don't care about that point, respectfully. That has nothing to do with what I'm talking
Right.
about. I'm just
Okay.
talking about, with that said, right? That's great. And you know what I'm saying? But it doesn't discount what I am saying. I just want you to take this in. What I want you to know is that, yes, you look good, but because you can't reproduce and because you have children, if you were here, you went down to here somewhat.
And that's before the age. That's
And
before the 53 years
that's
old.
just, it is what it is. You didn't do
How
anything
old are
wrong.
you again?
What does that have to do with what we're talking
No,
about?
I'm asking a question. The reason why I'm asking
But
is
you
because
cut me off again.
Okay,
So,
go ahead.
so I'm just saying that to tell you it's just life. That's how it works. My value is gonna go down at some point as I get
At
older.
45.
No, it's not.
It is what it is. We
No,
all, father
men
time is
don't go down.
undefeated.
Y'all don't go down.
No, father
Yeah,
time
they
is,
go down.
They should go there.
might be at a
They
different
don't
time.
though.
They
They can
go
have
down.
kids. They can
It
have.
might-
Man, my dad had a kid at 60. Listen, y'all sound retarded. Men don't go down. Men can have babies forever. Men can work out and their bodies can look good. They have less body percentage
Right.
fat on them.
Sis, that
That's not the
thing be going
majority.
down.
It
That
still
thing
goes
be
down.
going down.
The
majority-
But
Hold on,
Majority
wait,
soldiers
guys.
don't
a
march.
They can
60-year-old
go get
man-
vitamins. They can go get
60-year-old
vitamins.
And have a
60-year-old
stroke.
man
They
is
can go get
trying-
vitamins.
Trav, wait, hold on,
Cut
Trav.
off game crazy,
Don't
bro.
march no
It's-
more.
Hold on, y'all, wait. Let Trav finish. Let Trav finish.
60,
Please.
maybe you're
One
great.
mic at a time. Let him finish.
Maybe
Go ahead.
you're great for 60, right? But a
You're
60-year-old
allowed to leave
man,
next.
as best as he could be, is not going to be, for the most part, in his prime compared to a 30-year-old man, unless he has a whole lot of money. And that's not the majority of the case. So with that said, right, we all go down with age at some point. That's universal. It's just that with women, majority-wise, you guys don't age as well as men do. Your prime is earlier. Our prime is later.
It's later.
Don't take it up with me. Take it up with the creator. I didn't create.
Take it up with
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Hate the player,
man.
hate the game.
You should.
When
Hey,
do you
Travis,
think-
tell him about my dad, Travis. Look what my dad looked like, Travis, and he's 70. He don't even look 70, do he? He look like he's 50, maybe. He work out every day. Like, yeah, that man, shit, a machine.
Well, guess
So,
what?
I'm saying,
My
I'm
mom,
saying,
value
my
of
mom-
man.
Hold on, Sonia.
my mom 51, and my mom looked 35.
Hold on, Sonia.
So
I'm gonna let you talk right now, so I'm done. So here's the thing, right? What a lot of you said was true, right? Men, the thing is, for men, you got to do the work for men, right? Because otherwise, you're just an aged bum. No one cares, right?
Right.
So as a man, you got to do the work as a man. If you do the work as a man, right?
you
Then
can't.
yes, you would age like wine. Now, everyone's gonna age out at some point. You got to die, right? Unless you have some type of secret going on, right? So for the most part, you're gonna die. So yes, you're right, Trav, inevitably. But at first glance, if a man's doing the work, even at 65, there are men who are 70 years old who are dating 19-year-old women who have the advantage. Now,
Don't you think that's
Kelly.
sick?
but they're able to do it though, because they have value. A man. See, unlike women are judged on their looks, on you have them having children, their baggage, etc. So when you have those things, you at some point it's going to decrease as you get older. Whereas a man, he's not judged on that. A man's not predominantly judged on his looks. So no matter how old he may look, even if he's fat, he ain't got to even go to the gym. If he has some type of value, so he has value in the world, predominantly it's really income. Honestly, if he's a fat guy with income, right? For instance, maybe Rick Ross. Look at Rick Ross. Rick Ross is probably like 40-something, like 50 years old, right? But guess what? That man has a lot of money. So he has value in the world. He also has status. So being with him is valuable. No matter how old he gets. He still has
Only for his money, because he's not cute.
I'm
I'm gonna be honest. If he didn't have money, I wouldn't consider him.
Luckily for men, we have other attraction attributes.
Charles going
Right.
talking.
I love a fat nigga with a bank.
There you
Like
go.
what?
Someone like a fat nigga can. Here's the thing, right? For a guy, yes, you should be in the gym. You should be getting yourself healthy. But for a guy, you're not judging your looks. Luckily, so men can circumvent looks. A lot of men you'll see ugly with baddies. Why? Because men are not judging their looks. No one really. There are men who have bad sex who can still get a girl because a man is not judged on his sex. Ironically, men are not judged on these things. So because of that, we don't age out like you guys do. We're judged on economic status and
You said that right.
Huh?
You hit that bullseye.
I
One.
know. Right. So
It's
that's
economic status.
that's what Labanita is saying, and what Travis basically trying to say. But go ahead.
That's
I love
crazy.
a fat man. I'm gonna just let y'all have that.
Okay,
I'm
so
not
that,
gonna
I ain't saying a fat man is bad. I'm saying it's a girl will date a fat man. That's what I'm saying.
If
Yeah,
you
The
got
guy has
money,
together. But
if
see,
you
you can
got
get a fat bum. That's not ambitious,
I
right?
want a fat bum.
Exactly.
Fat nigga with a
No,
rollie.
you gotta have money.
That's my point. He has to have
I
something.
want a fat nigga with a rollie.
I'm sorry,
Yeah,
I'm dating
you know?
nothing fat. I'm dating nothing fat because I care about
that's
health.
unhealthy. Yeah,
I
that's
care about
unhealthy. as
health.
fuck.
No,
I
it's
care about
unhealthy.
health.
You
I
can
care about
always
health.
fix
I
a
don't want
He
to
still has
die.
value.
You can
You're saying, though,
you
that-
can make a fat man healthy. You just can't make an ugly man.
Go ahead, Trav.
Cute.
You're next.
But what we're just saying though is, and I understand, and I do agree to that. If a man gets older, but his net worth and his income increases
His status.
with age, right? Then yes, that can counteract some of him getting older because women want security.
Look at Donald Trump.
Look at
Look at
a
Donald
certain
Trump.
point, right? But
She hates him. His
in the
wife
majority,
can't
yeah,
stand him.
she don't like him. But in the majority, right? In the majority, most men when they get older don't make enough amount of money to counteract that their age. But if they do, right,
Correct.
they have
Correct.
a longer way of being in their prime than women do, because again, men primarily look at women as visual sex objects, whereas women look deeper in men and look at what
Very
do
much.
you divide in value. Past that.
You're telling the truth.
So that's the
honest.
difference. Why? Right.
And
I
that requires. I'm sorry. It does require us as ladies to
Benita, you're next.
work harder to stay
You didn't Lux.
beautiful. Honestly, it makes when men have an economic status, it does make us as ladies work harder to stay looking a certain way. But when you have that economical man, he can afford to pay to keep me looking a certain way also.
What?
Sonia, I got a question.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you?
I'm telling you, bro. She used to be hot, probably, and so her delusion is still.
Would keep you looking good instead of you doing it for your damn self. I ain't make shit. If you don't do it,
an exercise room upstairs. I do do it for myself. What I'm telling you is, I agreed with y'all. Sadly, when you all said women, we have to be visually attractive to a man, but a man has to be economically attracted to us, for us.
That's not what I said, though. What I said was
that's not
a man.
That's not what I said. That's what I. That's how I live.
Market value. It has more longevity over a woman because we're not judged on our looks. Looks fade, no matter who you are, even a man. Looks will fade, but because a man is not judged on his looks, his sexual market value is extended. He doesn't need surgery. He doesn't need anything to keep him around. He doesn't need anything. He can still have value.
That's wrong. That's not true.
Whereas a woman, no matter how much she go, a woman, no matter how much she go to the gym, no matter how much surgery she get, she's going to age out eventually.
No, that's not true. Because can I tell y'all something?
Let me finish quick.
Men have to go to the doctor too to get that little blue pill.
So what I'm saying is, right? Women are judged on their looks.
You don't think men are?
Hold on, Sonia.
Stop. Yo, you are 53 years old. You didn't know how to let a man talk? What's wrong with you? Stop.
You're my child's age, so no, don't talk to me that way.
Doesn't matter.
And so and he's not your man, so you don't talk to him like that.
I'm not fucking you. I don't care about what you're talking about. Stop.
You talk to Mr. Charles like that.
Like, damn, stop.
Actually, I don't have to talk to Mr. Charles.
Wait, listen, when you talk, people let you talk, right? So stop.
Okay.
Mr. Charles allows that.
Oh, you hearing? Like, what the fuck? Listen, what I am saying is, men and women. I'm gonna let you talk next, Sonia. What I am saying is, men and women. Again, at a certain point, we're gonna age out, no matter who you are. But a man's life is extended because he's not judged on his looks. That's all I'm simply saying. That's all I'm saying. Now, am I saying men are? If men were judged on their looks, then yes, we would be less valuable than you probably. Yes. But what I'm telling you is, men aren't. So if you are a predominant example. You don't want to you don't want to go 50-50 with a guy. You want a guy who can provide. Well, guess what? A guy who can provide has an extended period in the sexual dating marketplace. So why would he choose a 53-year-old woman? That doesn't make sense.
I got a question. Are you submissive to him?
Who, me?
Yes.
He's more submissive to me.
I figured that.
Red flag.
But why is that a red flag?
It's not. It makes sense. Now I see why he went back to a 53-year-old woman. Now it makes sense. Now I see why he circled back to a 53-year-old woman. Now it makes sense.
That makes sense.
Following her.
You said he make money. You said he make money, right?
He always loved me.
Wait.
Doesn't
You
matter.
said he make money. You said he make money. So he could date any other woman, but he chose your ass. That tells me a lot.
I will not settle for nobody so far. I'll be damned if I get with a man just because he likes me and he submits to me.
My woman gotta love me more.
Follow my man.
My woman gotta love me more.
Fully
Jackson,
follow my man. As a woman, I want to 100% follow my man.
I do follow him.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that.
Girl, you just said
I
he submits to you,
but he does submit to me.
You said he does it more.
He does it more because he values me for the person I am. He adores me.
Yeah, she's
Every man should adore his woman.
My man can adore me, but I'm still fully submitting and following him.
That man's scared to lose you.
To him in the way of keeping the home clean.
Nah, baby.
Doing
it takes
my
more than that.
part.
It takes keeping your mouth shut.
Ordering
keeping your
to
mouth
make sure
shut.
the house is keeping people calm. The lawn people calm. I do all that.
So
I
you the
organize
head.
my home.
So you the head.
No, he pays for everything. I pay for the groceries.
He's just submissive because here's the thing, right?
He don't want to lose her, Zeus.
Yeah,
That's all.
here's the thing, right?
That's it.
Something's wrong. He's deficient in some area.
He
Right?
got
No, he's
Now,
not.
it may not be finances. No, it may not be finances.
He
He
got a
probably
little
makes good
dick.
money. Maybe he got a little dick. Maybe I don't know. But he's deficient.
No, he
somewhere
doesn't.
where he's circling back to a 53-year-old woman. Right?
No,
Something's
I
wrong.
was
I don't know what it
lose
is.
when we
her.
got together. Remember?
Bruh, my thing is, to be honest with you, this is how in modern day relationships, I would say majority of it goes. Most men that get married, especially to a beautiful woman, they get married with a sense of scarcity. They're trying to lock that down. That's what I'm saying. That's
Do
why
anything.
that's why when I've been on lives and there's been pretty women there and dudes be trying to clown on me like you just trying to act like you playing that background game. Nah, because I ain't fucking swayed by looks like that. I fucked so many goddamn women. That shit don't faze me no more because a lot of times it's the prettier, the grittier. That's why you got to really get to know people. And that's what I'm saying. You got to look at the actions, bruh. She ain't lying. I could tell. You got like Robin Givens type energy.
Right.
That's how you are. I can tell.
No, I'm not. No.
You turn the champ into a chump.
You be running dudes. I can tell. A lot of guys
Turn the champ into a
run
chump.
that because you look good. I can tell. And I can tell because, right? And I'm not saying this to be rude, but you're our elder, but we're acting more mature with you with the cutoff game. You crazy cutoffs going on.
You know what happened, Trav? Right? And not to cut you off, Trav. What happened was she, because they met before, right? But she came back to him. What happened was he wanted her before, but she went and fucked all these other alpha niggas and circled back to him once she was done with these other good niggas. He was
no good niggas.
He was a single hoe. He was an ace in the hole. If that all fell, I'm going back to this nigga. I know he liked me. He gonna be there.
No.
He's at the finish line.
No, you off base.
Now he's still waiting for her at the finish line. He don't realize he probably can get any other girl in the world, but he's been waiting for her for so long. He probably invested in her, was doing a little shit, but here and there throughout the years, he was still interested in her, so he's still there. And now that he got her, he don't want to lose her.
No, you off base with that one.
Yeah, she a little bouget. She a little bougetto. I can read that.
I'm not even.
You supposed,
honestly.
hey, you're supposed to be afraid to lose him more than he's supposed to be afraid to lose you.
But that's his
Not the other way around.
Again,
that's his job to make.
You're supposed to be more afraid to lose him than he is to lose you.
But that's his fault.
But that's his fault.
It is Trav. It is Trav. It is.
That's his fault though. He don't know.
That's why I be saying. Let me just say it. That's why I be saying I don't really give a shit when women give sob stories about shit that goes wrong with them. Because I'm like, bruh, if I was a goddamn woman, you know how easy it would be for me to play the fucking game. You're telling me that all I got to do is stay in the damn gym and be submissive and hold out for the right dude, and I can be taken care of for the rest of my life. Y'all can't get that right.
No, I got it right.
You know how much more men have to do to fucking have a family? Y'all don't even get it. Do you know how much, as good looking as I am and put together as I am, you know how much rejection we go through?
Facts.
You know why?
Y'all couldn't stomach our shoes. You couldn't.
Yo, they had a girl, right? I heard about this. A girl did a study where she became a dude, right? And tried to attract women, try to live a dude's lifestyle. She ended up inevitably killing herself, right? Because it was so hard. It was so difficult to go from being a feminist to being a dude. She killed herself. So it's like the fact that she did that tells you being a man is so difficult. You girls enjoy the end product of the man you see, but you don't understand what it took to become that man. You don't understand what it took to become a good father, to make money, to get a job, to even do that, to get a place, to get a car, to upgrade each year, to do better, to become a leader, to know how to convey himself in a proper manner, to be attractive, to be good on a date, to be interested on a date. All these things take time. You only enjoy the finished product. So you don't understand what it took to become a man. Most women sympathize with men, but they don't empathize with men. They don't know what it takes to become a man whatsoever. Women have a gross understanding of the male experience. This is why I tell men, a woman can never give you advice about being a fucking man or attracting women because she doesn't live in your shoes. She don't know what it took to walk these steps ever. I don't care who the woman is. That's a fucking fact.
Yeah.
A real man would do this.
A real man.
See? Look, a real man will do this. See?
Can I say something?
No, it is a real man because I know a lot of men that are codependent, and I'm not saying I take anything from a man. I am one to honor and praise a man, but a man that tries. I have seen the least and I've seen the max. So not all men are willing to go for life. That is false. If that was the case, then there'll be better options out here as men. There, you guys are also speaking from a space of men that have it together, but a lot of men don't have it together. And I know some of your friends, and you know some of your friends do not.
No, correct. But see, we're not gonna speak on the guys that don't have it together because those guys don't matter. You don't want those guys anyway. So why talk on those guys? We're talking about the guys.
But you do want those men, though.
What? Yeah, that's what those were the failures in our lives.
Huh? What, the thugs? And the niggas that you knew that you shouldn't have been with?
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on here?
They weren't. They don't have to be thugs. They
don't matter. Like y'all chose the niggas. That's what y'all get for choosing the niggas.
I regretted it.
But now you got look, and you had 2 children with 2 other niggas or another nigga, and now Mr. Charles ain't got no kids with you.
I did marry.
It don't matter. You ain't married no more. Look, it don't matter. You ain't married no more.
Ladies, hold on. Let me ask you, ladies, do you have a question, ladies?
Are any of those kids Mr. Charles?
Nope.
No. Remember,
she can't have no kids. She better make the cutoff time. It's over for that.
30 and almost 37.
That nigga stepdaddy by default.
My son turning 37 on September 14th.
Mr. Charles stepdaddy by default. It is over for that nigga. Listen.
Hey, that's the nigga we talking about. That's the nigga we talk about all the time.
Let me ask you ladies one question. What would y'all choose? A marriageable man or your jobs?
A marriageable man.
A marriageable man.
Okay. What about you, Sauce?
Shit. I think I'm gonna try. I think I'm on. I ain't gonna hold y'all up.
Don't choose. No.
Let her speak.
I ain't gonna hold y'all up.
Who you choose?
And why? I think I want my job because shit, Sonya didn't went through 2 marriages.
That's her fault though. She didn't put in the work.
That's how most women
think. No. That's why I told you to bullet point some things.
Look, if a marriage fails, it's on 2 people. A marriage fails on 2 people. And I don't gotta be married to know that. Okay? You didn't put in the work and it didn't work. Period.
Hold on. Let me hear Lux speak. Let me hear Lux speak.
An hour ago.
Irrelevant.
I gave a year notice.
Irrelevant. Sonya act like a white woman.
I don't give a damn. You gave a 2-week notice.
I gave a year notice. I didn't even give a 2-week notice. I gave a year notice.
I don't give a damn what type of notice you gave. Irrelevant. When you said I do, that's it. Your ass didn't do that. So that's what happened. All right.
No.
I digress. Come on.
Look. I'm
so crazy.
Can I say something?
No.
Can I?
Zeus?
I can't say nothing.
Not about this. Not about this. Go ahead. Let's go.
But I do want to say something.
Listen. Lux is next. Lux, I want to hear you talk, Lux. I didn't hear you talk yet. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, I was about to say on that last thing. Listen, black may not crack, but everybody declines. Okay. Everybody declines. And I choose a man over my job because even though we have more women that are climbing the corporate ladder, we're losing more families.
Amen.
And that's the problem. But the thing that has been told to women is that we could have it all and we can't. You know, sometimes you have to give, you know, when you gain some, sometimes you lose some. And or with gaining something, you could lose something in the process. So you know, we are told that, you know, a job should be really we submit to our bosses more than why do you think we submit to our bosses than we submit to our husbands?
Exactly.
I got an answer on that.
I've
My
said
boss
that
walks
forever.
now that I'm back in the office, my boss walks me to the door every day.
Y'all dress up for your jobs, but you don't dress up for your men.
No, what? I dress up. I do. No. If you ever look at any of my
talking to you, Tanya.
No, sorry. I have to interject. If you see me and I do a live of my own, I dress up for my man on the weekends when we go to the mall. And he adores it. I wear.
Of course, no, we're not talking about you, but we're not
designer,
talking about
wear
you. We're
everything
speaking in generality.
Attractive for my man.
Let's leave Charles out of this, please.
I do.
Let's leave Charles out of this.
I don't make myself less attractive. I was at home working from March of 2020 until recently. However, I went out. I did fix myself up with my man, and by the grace of God,
you need a water bottle.
I do have a water bottle. I'm drinking because I needed this live. And since I've been home, I drink a water bottle all day. I wouldn't have this face if I didn't drink water. I would not have this face if I smoked cigarettes. I would not have anything I have if I had not taken care of myself. So,
No. You're beautiful. Not that, sweetie. I'm just saying you've been drinking a lot of vodka.
I'm drinking a lot of vodka tonight.
Right. Get some water.
Right.
No, Jackson, you don't need to be first team all defense. Just
I'm gonna drink water tomorrow.
You don't gotta be Dennis Rodman out here with the defense.
You know? Trav, she said I'm gonna get some water tomorrow.
Don't gotta be that.
It'll start at 7 a.m.
I just want to say this though, because it's like in a way, women can kind of have everything if they choose the right guy. Like you pick the right guy that's gonna provide for you, protect for you. Why don't you just wait till you find a guy that has the right program, appreciate that, man, and roll with it? There's a lot of guys out here that are so idealistically romantic that don't want to be players, that just want one woman and want to provide the fantasy for them. And unfortunately, a lot of women they say they want that, but when it comes in their face, they don't want it.
Okay. Can I
No, it's not your turn. It's not your turn.
Okay.
They don't want Russell Wilson until they dealt with Future. That's what happens.
So ladies, I got a question. If you guys meet a guy and he is crossing all the lines, he's doing everything right, dotting the I's, he is a great man. He's demonstrating leadership. He's a protector. He's a provider. And he is not easy on the eyes. Will you go and follow this man, submit to this man, and follow his orders and be with him?
Not as a younger woman.
Single women, I'm asking.
I don't want them.
You don't want them?
We don't want them. We don't, honestly, we don't want
Tanya, not you.
I ain't gonna hold y'all up. I don't want them. I don't want to settle. If I ain't attracted to you, what I'm doing with you?
Can I say
that mean I'm a cheat.
I've never been a cheater because I think that's disrespectful in any relationship.
I know you just put niggas on hold for 20 years and then come back after you don't want them.
Exactly. Or you're just not gonna be.
That makes it even better.
If you're not attracted to him, you're not gonna be submissive to him. You're not going.
Clearly,
it's a lot of you just not gonna be with him. Like, why would I even put myself
treat that
through
nigga
that?
like a poodle?
No. Let me tell y'all a little backstory, if I may.
No. Somebody else got to answer the question. Would you be with an ugly dude?
Not verbally.
No, so he need to be he need to look good.
I personally have a
No,
type.
no.
No, Sonia. No, Sonia.
Wait, hold on. Let's hear Lux. Go ahead, Lux.
Okay, so yes, I do have to be physically attracted to you. Do you have to be as fine as Chris Brown? No. I've lowered my standards a little bit so I could have more realistic ones.
I know Chris Brown,
but yeah,
girl,
before he became crazy.
So anyway,
so you said you lowered your standards.
Yes.
No, I did not say that.
No, okay, she's talking to me. Girl, stop.
Yeah, we gotta get.
Yeah, I've definitely had to lower my expectations when it comes to economically, looks wise. Like I just made a post. I told men, stop just looking for your women based off of looks. Everyone is running around here getting their body done, but they're walking around with old pussy. And it's ran through by 100 different niggas, and but yeah,
I don't think that's something that could be told to men to stop looking at physical, because men are very physical, and that's what they see.
I was just saying. I said not just physical, because I think the physicality part can be a distraction. Because have you heard men be like, oh, but she's so bad, like she's the baddest and everyone wants her, but
I don't know those age men.
Mr. Charles.
So I heard that shit since I was 20.
That's Mr. Charles.
I'm upset. He's asleep, but I can go upstairs clearly.
I would say this, right? And I'm not trying to sound cocky or nothing like that. I don't have problems finding attractive women. I don't. There's a lot of attractive women out there.
Right.
What I would say is it's hard to find even women that have their mind together.
Correct.
And the reason why that is because of the Disney fairy tales and this society where we coddle women, right? And to a certain extent, I get that. But the way we raise women compared to boys, it creates delusion in a lot of women. It does. And then now you have this rampant ass feminism, right? And then it makes women, and then it's a lot of men's fault, because you could take the most strong, principled man, throw some pee in his face, principles out the window, because there's a beautiful woman there. That happens all the time. You see it all the time. And because of that, that's what's creating a lot of these problems. I don't have problems finding women I want to smash. But I kind of became a player by force in a way, because I was dealing with so many women, whether they were kind of attractive or attractive, where they think that they're just this super prize because they have a gap between their legs. And to be real with you, just like the guy Boss Mac said on that video, I got to do the hand motion first. Dick is a gift. You know what I'm saying? So we cancel out on that. So if I'm bringing stuff to the table, bro, you can't just look pretty.
No.
All dick ain't good either.
Can
I be honest with y'all? Women fake a lot with y'all. We fake a lot with y'all. We know how to fake it.
I think men fake a lot with y'all too, with y'all dusty ass pussies. Because I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you right now.
I done faked it
2 times.
I just faked it too.
When you get up and go to the bathroom,
I was over there.
somebody faked it or not. Hey.
Yo, I'm gonna give you that story, right?
When you go to the bathroom, if somebody faked it or not.
Nah, I don't gotta go to the
Or
bathroom.
get the tissue off the nightstand.
Nah, I faked it before to where a girl caught me.
Some of y'all lips is falling from your twat.
Nah, a girl caught me. A girl caught me one time, like, yo, you ain't. I'm like, yeah, I did. I just took the condom. Yo, she just knew like I was lying. Like, I'm like, yo, like she knew I was lying. I'm like, damn. I'm like, yeah, I ain't. I'm like, nah.
I didn't get caught. Shit.
In this day,
in her defense, it was because I think I had sex with another girl like a few hours before her. So that's probably why.
Nah, her shit was just trash.
If you faked it,
her shit was just trash, buddy.
Can I ask y'all a question?
Trash.
Can I please ask a question?
Yo, Trav,
are y'all raw dogging it, or are y'all being protective?
Protections. Well, I'm with my girl now, so that don't count. We ain't protecting.
I don't do unprotected sex.
Oh
Good.
my gosh.
I wanted to ask you that, Zeus, for
Wait, what's the question?
time since I
You wear
mentioned.
condoms.
I wanted to ask you that because I
Okay.
told you, I started out with gynecology and OBGYN. HPV is so prevalent. 1 out of every 2 sex partners you have, you're exposed. 1 out of every 2, you're exposed to
That's why I'm trying to get Zeus to stop
HPV.
messing around with all these women.
HPV. You will not know if you got the variant that will create prostate cancer, women with
Better not be fucking
cervical
all these girls raw.
cancers, warts. I used to scare my kids to death saying, if you slob on a knob with a woman that's out there for my son, you're going to get the juicy bumps and get the HPV.
The juicy bumps?
I call it the juicy bumps. I did.
Well, so what you want to do? Get that dick sucked like a prostitute?
Yeah, because you get them juicy bones. That's why my son had his first child at 36.
What's funny is I always wrap up, right? I wasn't.
But you got to watch the balls too, because if you let your balls get on the poo poo, and it's
on the poo,
you still will get HPV.
Yeah, that's a
what if a motherfucker who ain't washing their ass? What's going on?
No, you know, dude.
You'd be surprised how many women will tell you they don't want.
What the fuck is going on?
A lot of times women
Y'all need to be real.
So my nuts hit her asshole, so I just got it right then and there. That's it.
No, your nuts hit her poo poo.
Okay, and
you might get some juicy bumps when she go get her pap smear, because you know when they do our pap smear, ladies, they HPV swab us, and I at 53, I get my HPV with my pap smear every year, even though that I'm not required at this point because I have not changed sexual partners. Let me educate y'all a little bit. And my gynecologist says you don't need a pap smear nor HPV every year because you haven't changed sex partners. I said, I want both because if I come back with near nothing, anything, I'm going to kill him in his sleep. Period, point blank, in the discussion.
Mr. Charles,
he know
need
that
pap smear every year.
I do. I do my pap smear every year and an
every
HPV
year,
regardless of better not come back.
All right, guys. From now on, wrap your nuts up in the condom. From now on,
you better, because HPV is real.
You're gonna get HPV in a matter of seconds, right when you touch the ass, nigga. It's over.
Y'all don't know that. Juicy bumps.
Oh, I got
all of that.
Even with oral sex. That's why what does that do? Michael, what with
water.
Michael something.
Listen, I got a question for ladies.
He had throat cancer because he did so much oral sex with HPV.
It's okay, Sonia. It's okay.
Yeah.
Listen, ladies, let me ask you, ladies. Describe a perfect date for you. We'll start with Saucy, and then Lux.
Damn, why you gotta start with me?
It's gonna be some bullshit. Go ahead.
I haven't heard you speak yet.
Travis, don't come for me. Period. You said you still single, right?
Oh shit.
Me?
No, I'm not saying to you personally. I'm saying it generally. But go ahead.
Oh, okay. I'll chill on you then.
What's the
perfect date for me? First off, come pick me up if I know you, if I've been dating you or whatever, and I'm comfortable. Come pick me up. Let's go to a nice. I like active dates, so we can do something like axe throwing, bowling. I don't like the movies and all that. I want to go do some fun shit. You know what I'm saying? Go karting, whatever. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm just one of those.
Yeah, I always tell guys a movie shouldn't be your first date.
That's actually a good answer. So I mean,
people go to the movies and shit. I don't want to go there at all because if I want to watch a movie, let's stream that shit at home. I'm a Netflix and chill type of motherfucker, as y'all can see.
Now, how does it end?
Um,
With him going home, or
huh?
how should it end? With
Netflix
him
will
going home?
require sex.
It
So
just depends on the. I'm gonna be honest with you. It depends on the vibe. If I get that vibe, I want to do it. Then if it ends at the happy ending, then maybe. You know what I'm saying?
I
Maybe.
respect that. I respect that. Okay. Okay.
It
You gave a
depends.
good answer. I recant my statement.
Very good answer. All right.
Yeah, that's the norm, though.
Lux, you're next. What's a good date for you?
I'm very open. I'm not very high maintenance. I'm okay with just like say if we were, just a walk on the beach or we did go-kart racing. My It doesn't really matter where we go. I just care about the experience that I'm getting.
Hmm.
Um, if we had great conversations, if we made each other laugh, if we had certain conversations that we were both interested in. I'm not worried about whether if we go to IHOP or we go to Ruth Chris. As long as I have a good time with you, and your company is secure and it's safe with me, because on the first impressions mean a lot, because on the date is when you as a man get to show me what it's like to you, and you get to show me, that you are a leader. You said, hey, I'm gonna pick you up at such and such time. This is the date we're going. I would like you to wear red. Hey, it's going to be a little bit chilly. Don't wear heels because I want us to walk the beach. You went out of your way to plan, so that shows me you're a planner, you're an organizer, you're leading us in this moment to make sure that we have a nice date. You're leading this date. So a date could really show me if you're a leader, in my eyes.
I like that. Okay. Okay. That was good. Damn, that was
Yeah,
good.
this answer is good.
Good. That was a good answer, Rachel. I like that, Lux. That was nice. Labanita, you're next. Describe your perfect date or scenario of a date.
So actually, today I just put the food up, but I shocked somebody this morning. I said I was supposed to work today. Today's my Monday, and I'm supposed to work. I've never called off of work for a man ever in life. So today I wanted to show interest by I hit him up and I said, hey, I'm getting in contact. I'm a DJ, you guys, for you guys that don't know. But I have a residency. And I said, hey, I booked a DJ first. I said, hey, I don't want to go to work today. I want to go get a massage and I want to take off tonight. And I did that, booked the DJ first, hit the guy up. And I was like, yo, are you free tonight about 6 or 7? He was like, I can be, I will be, what's up? And I was like, want to go on a date? And he was like, sure. And I was like, all right, cool. Be ready at 7 o'clock. So he said, okay, are you going to tell me what we're doing? And I actually thought about sending him a car and I didn't. I actually sent him the reservation to accept it. Took him out to dinner, talked to him. It was fun. Amazing. I paid everything. We had flowers at the table and it was a wonderful dinner. We had a long conversation. That was the sexiest shit ever. It was so dope. We met up right on time. He was on time, pulled up right on time. I pulled up on time. We went to dinner. But I love this. I love the, regardless if it's spending money or spending nothing, I love the anticipation of excitement, of the energy and the effort of one, either you or me. Complete effort. I love effort.
So now I'm asking you, but what's your idea of a perfect date from a man? Took him on a date. You got that from a man, yeah. Not you playing shit. A man being a man. Stop.
Well, we did that already, remember?
Right, stop.
You remember we did that already, right?
No, but I'm asking for the podcast, please.
All right. So my perfect date was when I can't say I did it. I'm not going to say I did it. A perfect date for me is somebody that literally wants to talk. So hence, all I wanted to do today was sit face to face. I didn't want to go to a movie. I didn't want to go to a show. I didn't want to go to do nothing else outside of talking. I want to physically be face to face. So whatever that comes to with talking. I'm from Cali. I'm used to going to Jim Boy's Tacos, sitting outside of the taco truck, going and sitting down at a park and talking. I am a conversationalist when it comes to getting to know somebody. Out in Atlanta, it's a little different. Everybody wants to go out to eat. So I would desire a man to literally put together something to where we don't have to have everybody involved, spend no whole bunch of money, but simply shock me, surprise me, wow me, and make a space to where we can talk. That's it.
Okay. All right.
I'm not coming to your house. You're not coming to mine. We're not there yet.
But no, that's why we said date, not your house.
Yeah.
So, what I'm saying is, so
because after that we cooking. We cooking. Ain't no spending money.
Wait, you said what?
I said after we dating for a minute, we cooking. Ain't no spending money.
All right, so listen. So so your date, doesn't have to be interactive. You don't really care what it is. It could be eating, or what do you?
Yeah, I don't care. I just need attention on each other. I need to see the effort that you're here. For instance, I even left my phone in the car today. Okay. I valeted and left my phone in. The valet was like, "You want your phone?" I was like, "Nope," because I actually want to put the energy in. I would have been worried about my DJ. Did he show up on time? I didn't want to do none of that and be on my phone, because at the end of the day, I want to see if you're interested, if I'm interested, and I wanted to relinquish anything I had responsibilities and leave it in the car and talk. I want him to make that same effort to me. Give me the platform of I have your undivided attention at that first date. Period.
That is
whatever it is. It could be in the back of my truck.
Yeah, I believe guys, if you're gonna date, man, one should be on your phone anyway, because if you do that, it's really a problem for her. But you also want to focus. You also want to focus on the date and focus on the person. So one, you can know us, and two, you can see where it's going, if she's worthy of a second date, and just to see, what the vibe is. You can't get to know if you're on your phone all the time. So
you can't.
Plus, you shouldn't even want to. Honestly, you're paying your money as a guy. If you're paying your money, so why the fuck are you on your phone? You know what I'm saying? Like, you here for a reason. Your whole point of your date is to try to control the narrative of the date and lead it in the direction you want it to go in, right? So you got to make sure that it's in your favor, and how you do that is paying attention and being an active listener.
Boom.
Amen. I give you that.
I have a question for the men. So do you guys determine where you take women out on dates? If you it's all about what you can afford, right? So if you have the money to take her to Ruth's Chris, will you take her to somewhere like Ruth's Chris right away? Or, no, I'm gonna take her to the deli, or do you have to be special enough in order to go to like a really fancy place?
Somebody's TV's loud.
Yeah, somebody's TV's loud.
Are y'all waiting to save me for
Wait, Tonya, your TV's on loud.
Tonya, your TV's loud.
My TV's not on at all. It's not me.
Oh, it's Tone.
My TV's on, but I'm
Yeah, Tone.
Y'all put everything on me.
Hey, ain't no woman special enough for me to pay $300-400 for her ass the first time I take her on a date. That's for damn sure.
You haven't met
damn sure.
Then.
No. I'm in a relationship. I'm just saying, first dates, that's never gonna happen. The first thing that me and my girlfriend ever did, we went on a hike.
Oh, that's romantic though.
Yeah, but we already were talking though. It wasn't like, you know what I'm saying? We already had conversation. We was already talking. Then I was like, yo, I'll be going hiking. You want to go hiking? She was like, yeah, I like hiking. All right. So we did that. Then the next thing we did was like a spontaneous lunch. She came down here. We ate a lunch. And after that, it kind of just sped on from there. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's how I do shit. I'm not about to sit
actually
here.
Very romantic. I'm not going to take that from you.
I know, but I'm just saying, that's how I do shit. I don't give a fuck how fine you are. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. So
can I tell you my experience?
No, Travis.
For the men. Go, Trav.
Y'all don't want to hear me.
Ask men. That's
It's
why.
men. You're not a man.
She asked the
I know
men.
you
She
think
asked
you
the
are,
men.
but you're
No,
not.
I thought he said about a first date.
He didn't say anything. She asked the men. Lux asked the question. You're not paying attention.
Oh, okay.
Stop drinking.
Sorry.
Stop drinking.
Okay.
Put the flash down.
So,
Water.
No,
Water.
I'm not till 7 a.m. I told you that.
At the end of the day, right? You want to have a good experiences on the date and all that, but the main key that a lot of men don't realize is you got to be the number one experience of it, right?
Thanks.
Everything else is just facilitating that. So the thing that a lot of men don't do, that Zeus said, that I was going to say that you already said before me, is active listening. That's like the number one thing a lot of guys don't do. They don't actively listen. They'll just want to say what they say and then not actively listen and hear what someone else is saying. So a lot of times good questions is what sets you apart, and paying attention and moving on the fly, improv, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So honestly, like usually if I meet somebody for the first time, we just meet up for drinks. And it's just, we meet up for drinks, we talk, and by the conversation being good, if you got good conversation, a lot of women don't meet a lot of men that intrigue this. So if you can do that, you know what I mean? You're so much further ahead than a lot of guys, even if you got washboard abs, even if you got money. Because a lot of dudes don't understand. They just look at women as sex objects, so they don't know how to engage them. And when you get to that point, you can do a lot less for more. You know what I mean? And also being creative. I'll say this, get your ass on Groupon and Yelp, and you can find some cool ass shit to do for cheap, bruh. I literally took a chick on a date in San Francisco, an expensive ass city. We only spent like $25. She said it was one of the best dates she ever had.
Where did you go in San Francisco for $25?
So we went to Pier 39, right? And then there was this 5D experience where it's a 3D experience, but you're in the seats that kind of like it's like you're in an experience and it moves around, and then it gives you a gun. So you're playing like a video game while you're in this 3D experience. And she was like, "Oh, I've been looking at this. I wanted to do that." It was only like $11 per person. You know what I'm saying? And then after that, she had never really been around San Francisco. So I took her to Fisherman's Wharf and all that. And she was like, "I've been here and I never even been here before. I live here and I never even been here before." I'm like, "What? You ain't been around here?" So took her by water, all these different shops. We window shop together. And then I'm like, "What would you buy here?" You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, "I would pick this out for you." "Oh, I like your taste." You know what I mean? Boom. It was that simple.
That is important.
So I would say
that is a small thing that men don't realize. When we show a taste in certain things, your reaction is how we gauge you. I'm being honest. But I'll wait my turn because obviously y'all gonna save me.
I appreciate.
Nah, that be on you. Don't be trying to sound like
all right.
Yeah, by saying that, by default, you didn't do that.
Like to wait your damn turn, shit.
Yeah, but by
here's
default,
the thing, right? I'm gonna give a tip. I'm gonna give a tip to guys a tip that a lot of guys don't do. You should go shopping with your woman and not just sit down on the fucking couch.
No, never.
You should be shopping with her.
Yes.
If you do that, right, you know, just pay attention and engage. You know what I mean? See what she like. And what I like to do with women I date, I like to pick shit out for them. I'll be like, "Hey, I think you would look good in this," and I'll give them a fit head to toe. If I read them right, a lot of times they'll be like, "Oh, that fit looks tight," and then they do the same for you. Always be engaged. My thing is, when I'm with a woman, she's my number one priority.
Amen.
That's how I look at it. That don't mean you're a simp because you do that. That don't mean that you don't put yourself first. But if I'm the leader, right, the leader has to be responsible. So
you're paying attention.
Am I the leader? Am I dominating though? Yes, but that doesn't mean I'm doing it as a tyrant. I'm doing it as a leader that she wants to follow. Again, choice, not force.
Amen. Woo!
So now I'm gonna say
You done hit me hard. You done hit me hard. Let me know when I can tell my story.
So now I think as a guy, you want to invest minimally as possible, right?
Oh,
Yeah, I wouldn't say 11. I mean, I don't know if $11 date works, then it works, right? It depends on the date. So you can get a date for $5, right? The money doesn't matter. The money doesn't matter. If she likes you and she's there for the right reasons, the money won't matter. It will not matter. It only matters to the wrong girl in the first place, in which case you should try to slam her as quick as possible and get up out of there, right? But if you're not worried about, again, when you go on a date with a guy, like if I spend money on you, I'm trying to get to know you, right? Because typically I probably won't even do that. If I'm spending money on you, I want to get to know you, see what's going on with you, see where we can, how far we can go with this, right? I'm thinking about keeping you, you know what I'm saying, around. So if I'm keeping you around, I gotta ask certain questions. As a guy, you want to be on that date. First of all, you gotta pay for the date. That's just number one. You should always pay. Do not let her pay. Even if she tries to pay, you tell her to get rid of that fucking wallet. Like, you are to pay. And you want to do that because it establishes, you know what I'm saying, leadership, authority, and decisiveness, right? It's just attractive in all sorts of ways. And you're able to lead the interaction in the direction you want to go to when you're paying it, right? Plus, the moment she pays, she may disqualify you from any further romance. So it's just not in your best interest to let a girl pay for you, right? And not to let it say. No, I got you right now. Tom. No, go ahead, Tom. Go ahead. I don't want you to forget it.
But you gotta remember this too. Depending on the girl, and if you know her, if a woman really fucks with you like that, bro, she's gonna spend money on you.
No. I'm not saying eventually. No, I'm not.
Eventually.
The first date.
No. Hey, I'm trying to tell you. When I was dating my girl, I'm telling you, she did.
No, she will. She
was doing shit for me.
She will. No, she will. Me personally, right?
Is she from Cali? Is she from Cali? She from Cali?
Yeah, he's from Cali. Every girl you meet from Cali, for the most part, yeah.
No, I said it's his girl from Cali.
Yeah.
Right. We're different. We're not New York bitches.
New York bitches pay the dates too. They do. Here's the thing, right? I used to meet many girls who pay for the dates and all that shit.
Nobody cares about that.
What I'm saying is, for me, as a man, right? 9 times out of 10, you want to pay for the date.
Yeah.
Right? Now, I'm not saying now, are there girls who will pay? Sure, and they won't feel a way about it? For sure. But, and now she's inviting you, maybe she should pay, she's inviting you, right? But what I'm saying is, if you're inviting her out, which is typically the way it goes, right? You're inviting her out, you should be the one paying if you're inviting her out, right? Now, and you do it for all sorts of reasons. I just think you should minimally invest. It could be a drink. It could be some drinks. It could be, you know, like he said, the VR thing that he did, whatever it is. As long as you're listening, like I said earlier, actively listening, getting to know her, asking the right questions, qualifying her for that second date or any other interaction, and seeing her. The whole point is to see her interest level. You want to make sure you're understanding her interest level in you. You're engaging her to understand that. So just being engaged in the conversation, making sure that date is your priority, and getting to know her. And once you do that, you're able to decipher whether you're going to give her a second date, whether you're going to smash her, move forward with her, see where her head is at. Me personally, I can decide what I'm dealing with within the first date, probably. I ain't going to hold you. Like, I already know what I'm getting myself into, probably before the date, but definitely on that first date.
Prior to that shit.
Yeah, I already know. Like, I deal with women enough to know how to decipher that.
Do you give men advice on having a dating budget? Hey, you know, guys, if it's not in your budget, if the place that if you allow her to pick the place and the place she wants to go to is out of your budget, let her know. And if she chooses not to talk to you anymore because you won't take her to that place, then you know you'll know how to move with her. It's recreational only, nothing.
Correct.
That's why you don't let her pick shit.
Correct. Exactly. I'm about to say this is why I say you should pay also. This is another reason why you should pay, you guys, right? And why you don't let her pick. One, this is why I said you don't let her pick, because when you pay, she can't pick shit. You control the whole you control the logistics of the date. You're able to control everything that's going on. Because let's say she picks, she may think you're still paying. So how you combat that is you choose everything. You're also in the choosing seat. As a man, you want to always be in an authoritative seat. You want her to see you as the leader. So that's another reason why you don't want her to pay all the, like, again, I get what he's saying. Sometimes the girl may offer to pay, cool. But for the majority of the time, the guys are the one asking. If you're asking her, even more reason why you should pay. You see what I'm saying? Are there instances where the girl may pay for you? Sure. But it's typically not in your best interest if you want her to be highly attracted to you.
I'm not dating nobody that don't eat where I eat. Like, I'm sick of we have a long conversation first, because if you want to go to Red Lobster, Chili's, and Applebee's, you're not my style. Like, we're not, because I take myself to eat at nice restaurants by myself during the day. So there's no way I'm gonna be with a dude that goes eat Red Lobster, Olive Garden, and shit like that. That's not my style.
That's like a high school
Well,
treat.
I ain't gonna lie. I like those places.
No, grown people
I hate
eat
those
like
places.
that. Grown people eat like that, Zeus.
For real?
Hell yeah.
I fucking I
So,
hate
okay, let's
Applebee's
go
with a
eat
passion.
steak.
What'd you
Yeah,
say?
Applebee's.
Can I hop
eating that
in?
shit.
Or
Right, but men
longer
do. Men,
so-
a lot of
You,
men do.
you mind if
grown
I
men-
hop in?
Yeah.
Okay. So here's like a key that I've noticed, right? Again, if you're the leader, right? I pride myself, right? Now, again, people will look at me now and be like, oh, well, you're handsome. That's why women like. No, I'm the problem solver. So when we do things, right? I'm always thinking. That doesn't mean that the woman can't have input, right? But if you run your program right and she likes what you're doing and you have everything mapped out from head to toe and on the fly, you can think of things quick, which comes from experience, which comes from being a well-versed person. Most of the work that's done for the date has been done before the date by developing yourself for yourself. You should be so into yourself and dating yourself and all that, that when a woman experiences you, you're already just going through how you are, and she likes that. So on top of that, right, if you get to talk to a woman, they're going through things. There's things that's paramount in their mind. You listen to them, but if you could offer solutions and advice to the voids in their life, especially that other people ain't telling them, that's how you capture them, because they see that you're adding value.
Amen.
You need to add value to whoever you're with so that, hey, if you walk away and we don't make it, this don't work, you walk away a better person you dealing with me.
I actually agree.
When
with
you're that type of person, right? And you don't just do it boring though, you do it with a smile, you do it with some jokes and all that, and you make it fun, right? You got to be like LeVar Burton on Reading Rainbow, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got to be educational but interesting with somebody. When you have that vibe, the right women will choose. And I would say this about paying, right? I pay, but if a woman wants to pay, I'm not going to say no. Here's the reason why. Because she's investing in you. So when people invest, they want a return on their interest. So when someone pays, right, and you don't, and they do it on their own, I would say this: a woman paying for you means more a lot of times than her smashing you.
Facts.
So
100%.
if a woman is paying stuff for you, right? Like if she's not giving it up to you, but she's paying for a lot of stuff for you, that might mean she just wants to wait. That's a better sign of that. So get into that deeper game. You know what I'm saying? Because I think that's the thing with men. They get with women and they let the beauty just ogle them and they get all into them. No, you need to be the leader and demonstrate that when you're with me, you can let your hair down and be in your feminine because I'm going to be in my masculine.
I gotta say, you hit that 150%.
You said that.
You did.
We always say that shit.
I give credit where credit is due, and I'm sleepy. Can I finally, at my age, talk so I can go to bed because I gotta go to work in the morning?
Go ahead.
We're about to wind down anyway. Go ahead.
You still working at 53, so that means he ain't taking care of everything you need.
That's not true. No, that's
I'm gonna tell you right.
No,
I'm gonna tell you
no.
right now. I'm gonna tell you right now. Mr. Charles would have had to retire me.
No. You're dead ass wrong on that one.
Yo.
I work because I love doing what I do. My work.
Apparently, you're supposed to love Mr. Charles.
No.
Nah, Mr. Charles love her more.
So wrong. You're off. You're so off.
So you love your job. You love your job more than Mr. Charles.
No.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
No. We got a gorgeous home. I run this house. I got my maids. I got my lawn people. I got everything right. But I love.
I know you told me you run it all.
Let me tell you something. I want to. Oh shit! Baby, I'm a damn drink. You
good.
Look,
She got
I
it.
ain't
She
never
going
been
through it
drunk
right
like this
now.
on a live. Now I gotta go clean my carpet.
Hey,
Hey,
God was trying to tell you something.
Hey.
Labanita got her angry now.
Miss
Should have got
Jackson.
Miss Sonia angry.
Hey, Miss
No, you
Jackson,
made me mess up that time because
Hey,
let me
no,
tell
you
you
did that.
something.
Miss Sonia
No,
look
I'm
like
working because
Miss Sonia look
I
like the lady
enjoy
from
working.
White Man Can't Jump.
Say what now? Don't talk about that either because that's another topic we'll talk about another time because
White
that's
Man
why I
Can't
became
Jump?
the villain because my daughter I did marry a white man.
I
Okay, so
know. I can tell. Is that- That's how you act. And I guarantee you, Charles, light next thing to white.
he sure is.
Hey,
Somebody
He
told
said
me
he
one
sure
time
is.
a lie. Don't let me
Listen.
know. Look.
Listen,
Somebody
Mr.
told me
Charles
one
ain't no
time a
nigga.
lie. Don't let me know.
Right.
No, you got Christopher
Hey,
Williams
definitely
in
not.
your house.
Yo,
I
listen.
said Christopher Williams a crackhead, but Charles used to think back in the day.
She's done. Listen,
Hey.
you guys, right? What Trav said is true though, right? Having a girl pay for you is one of the biggest indicators she likes you. I'm not gonna hold you. Because the one thing women a woman will give you pussy, she'll give you a kid, she'll give you all the shit in the world. But the one thing she won't give you is her money unless you're worth it.
Right.
Women only spend their money when they decipher if you're worth the investment. So you want to make sure she's spending money on you.
I don't know, because
Guys out here will tell you, there's coaches out here will tell you.
I don't
It's
know.
true.
There's a lot of niggas that have spent money on never called again. I don't know.
Okay,
Well, you
maybe
dealing with
you.
the wrong niggas. Look, that's you dealing with the wrong
Over
niggas.
time.
No,
I'm
I
talking
just
about one and
don't-
done.
I
Over
just
time.
don't stick. Like, I don't.
I'm not saying up front though. See, you're doing it up front. I'm talking about again.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I'm talking about if you're dating a girl, right? And at a certain point she's spending money on you, right? That's what you need to see because you know she likes you when she's spending money on you. A woman
Like
will
this, real quick, like this,
women are
right?
smarter with their money than men are.
Let me
Go
just
ahead.
interject on this. So here's why. And when she's spending money and paying attention and you're not telling her. So like,
Yep.
for example, right? I went, this girl that I dated that passed away, God rest her soul. When we would go out, she would see what I like. And then I remember I went to the mall and I picked out this shirt that she really liked. She loved my style, but they didn't have it they had it in black, but not in red. I was going to get it in black and red. So a week later, she goes, hey, what are you doing? She's like, did you ever find that shirt? I was like, no. Then she lifts up the shirt and she had bought me the shirt on her own. You know what I'm saying? Here, gave it for you, $30 shirt. Boom. If I need it, go. Hey, do you want to go out and I'll pay for breakfast? You know what I'm saying? Her paying attention, knowing what I like. She knows I like steak and eggs. She found a steak and egg spot. When women like you, they're going to pay attention, right? And they're going to spend money a lot of times. That's why you need to be like that as a man because they know they're going to do that for you if they like you.
Right.
That's how
Because
my-
what I did was the reason why I chose the steakhouse is because they had a bone-in filet. And those are rare right now. At a lot of the steakhouses, they were featuring a black and peppered one and grilled. And I know that he said he loves bone-in fillets, but he's been having a trouble finding them. There's been a shortage of seafood and steaks. And so I found this restaurant that had it. He was so happy. Also, when we arrived, he don't like white cloths. He likes black cloths. I put it on the reservation. He was like, oh my gosh, you're so thoughtful. And I was like, nigga, it ain't that serious. I'm doing this because it's another nigga birthday here in New York.
Oh shit. That's crazy.
Again, we talking about
Everybody looking like,
generalities,
what?
not outliers, right?
No, she talking about something else. It was an inside joke.
Inside joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, just let it go over your head.
But as a man, right? Like I said, most of the work is done before the date.
Right.
You need to develop yourself and be a guy that with or without the woman is that dude. Because you can't, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I think a lot of guys miss up is when they come to these spaces, right? They want to get all these shortcuts and these little tips. Text her this, do her that. Nah, it don't even work like that. Because even when you're a charming person, you're charming with men and women. You're just not doing it. You're doing it in a platonic way with men, but with women, it's not platonic with the ones you like. You know what I'm saying? But charm is charm.
But
Usually,
But Trav, I don't go out with guys that for the first time. Like if a dude be like, "Hey, let's go get drinks," I don't go out with a guy like that. I usually like I'll do more something like Tone said. I'm more of I'm not going to have drinks with nobody. Like
Then you're just not on my program, and that's fine.
I know why she's not doing it.
I'm not.
So she's trying to avoid that.
You said I'm trying to what?
You're trying to avoid it leading anywhere. So if you go on a date with a guy that drinks, it can get lusty. Whereas without the drinks, you're more sound mind.
I like to be. I want in order for me to talk. Like I'm not a drinker like that. So
exactly.
He might be a drinker. He might want to take a shot. I'm done after one shot. Like,
see, I figured that. I know why she would do it.
Yeah.
So if you with her, you would take her somewhere else. It probably wouldn't be drinks.
Hey, Miss Sonia been drinking vodka all night. She been hanging. Me, I would have been Miss Sonia at one drink, Trav.
Right. But either way, right? If we're not on the same program, then that's fine. Just because you got game and you have your own program, don't mean every woman gonna go with it.
Facts.
I don't not wanting to go
part of
out.
having game is switching your game up. Like me, right? My game.
You decide if you want to do that or not. I might not. Let's say she wants to do something I don't want to do. I might just be inclined to be like, you know what? I don't want to do that, so I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, if you're a guy with options, right? Correct. You don't have to go against what you don't want to do. And there's nothing wrong with that. I don't mean I'm a bad guy. That don't mean she's a bad woman. It's just we don't like doing the same stuff.
I didn't drink before I was 30, and still now when a man be like, "Oh, let's go out for drinks," I'm like, absolutely not. But if you want to drink, you can. But I'll be damned if I'm out, and I don't even like to see. That's something personal. Like I don't know. Everyone drinks different, right? Some people can handle their liquor, some people's not. I don't want to see that side if it's a gross side of you. I want to be sober and I want to be at a level-headed talk to get to know you on a first date. Now, some girls, even you guys, got to be mindful of going to get drinks with chicks because you might never talk to her again because she might turn into a damn lush bucket.
So she's right? And here's the thing, right? There's a dark side to getting drinks with girls, right? And that's the dark side is you may get sloppy, you may get weird, you start becoming like the real you may start to shine, all kinds of shit may come out, right?
I want that.
Might start crying about
doing shit you don't intend to do because you're drunk, right? So you gotta be if you're gonna do drinks, you gotta be able to know how to hold your liquor, right? That's one.
I know you already.
I'm good with that.
Two, again, you may get too handsy. A lot of things may happen from you doing drinks, right? So as long as you know how to control your liquor, control your intake, you good. But some girls, your game gotta be tailored to each girl you're dealing with, right? Every girl may not be different. Some girls may not drink. Like me, like some girls may not drink, they may not do drugs. Like I don't do all that stuff, right? So I may go and drink for the girl, but I really personally don't probably drink like that. Like I really don't. For me to drink, it got to be a girl around. I don't just drink by myself at all.
Program.
Yeah,
I had this though happen once.
Girl around. I don't do things just to do things. Like I have better to do my time.
I had one girl though tell me this. She was like, "Oh, if we meet up, you better wine and dine me like that." And everything was cool. We had great conversation and all that. But when she said that, I was
it's over for that.
Yeah, I was like, like you just gonna throw it out and demand that? Like that?
You gonna take me to roof, Chris? No, the fuck I ain't.
I had a girl say that to me too. She's like, "Yo, where we going? We going to Maestro?" Like, nah.
Yeah,
we ain't going to damn place.
I was like,
damn service.
Yeah, there was a story that black girl, of course. She walked away. She got up and walked away from the dinner table because a guy was gonna pay with a coupon. So how do you feel like when guys, you find deals on Groupon?
I would have tried to marry that nigga. Right?
I think
that nigga got a financial plan, nigga.
I think
that's what I like.
I think that's
got a financial plan.
That nigga got a financial plan, nigga. That nigga good with money.
Let me tell y'all how smart I am. All right. So even though I knew I was gonna pay for him today, I went on my Amex, and Amex had a reward for me. The reward was if I chose Capital Grill, then I got $75 back if I spend $100. I also get. So I spent $300 was the bill total. The bill was $300. I got 3,700 points. So fuck what y'all talking about.
The bill was $300. The bill was $300 and you ain't get no draws? Damn.
Ew. I told you
No,
I
no.
did. My nigga is not in town.
Here's the thing, right? Your nigga what?
Yes.
You said loving your niggas what?
Not in town.
But I think that's sexy when you guys save money. Like, you show me that
Yeah, I'm all
you're
about
financially responsible. Like, would you guys do
Point.
that? Use coupons or use a Groupon on a date?
I think yeah, I mean, like me personally, I choose to pay for
Trav
first date.
said you should, but
I
I don't
choose to
think
pay,
can.
I personally choose to
Men-
pay for all first
men
dates.
operate in pride, so it's not very often until they are your girl that like tell y'all together that happens. But when men intentionally, when they first start, they don't think the way Trav said to think. That's why Trav said think it, because most men just go off a whim and are
just trying to impress a woman.
flabbergasted about a date. Most men, not the men that are thoughtfully on here thoughting out dates, but most men they don't care. And that's why I don't mind spending money on a dude, because I know I feel bad for men because they're always made to spend money and like expect to spend money. Like, damn, don't y'all be taken out sometime?
Well, can I say
No, that's a fact.
I be feeling bad for men. Shit, men gotta spend all the damn money. They work. We work too.
Yeah, you are not a utility.
Yeah, I mean, but see, men is treated like men are. See,
are.
you're saying that, right? But majority of women treat men like a utility, right? Men are because men have to be useful. No matter who the woman is, I don't care if she's your wife. Men have to be useful. No matter who, even if she really loves you and all that shit, a man has to be useful. Men are not loved just because. Women are, right? Or children are, or pets are. Men are loved under the premise you can provide something. You gotta provide something to be loved by women. So knowing that all men move in that sense, even a man who isn't raised with a dad, to learn that, realizes it on his own, you are loved under the premise you provide something.
That's a fact.
See, Zeus, when you heard me say like I don't mind when I was like, oh, I spend money on all my exes. It's not in a space of, okay, I'm paying all the bills and I'm paying the rent. I'm paying, you know what I'm saying, where we live, whatever. But it's more or less like we're together. You do take care of primary everything. So why can't I go get some shoes for you? Or why can't I go to Nordstrom's and go buy you this new sweater?
Nothing wrong with that.
Why can't I go get your drawers? Why can't I go, because I see you, I'm doing your laundry and you got dingy drawers now. Go get you a new pack. Why can't I go get you new tank tops, t-shirts? Why can't I go get your shower gel because it's running out? I don't mind constantly taking care of you at all.
You're doing.
Hey, I don't need that. I got Amazon Prime.
When can I talk, y'all?
Sonya, take your ass to sleep.
Right.
I'm not because I'm washing dishes because y'all got me off track tonight.
Go ahead,
got
talk
yourself
Sonya.
off track.
Yeah, talk Sonya. Go ahead.
Because I need to go to bed because I do.
Tell us what you be buying. Tell us what you buy, Mr. Charles, outside the lawn care and the maid.
I do take care of him.
Well,
Yeah. I wash his clothes.
No, ma'am. No,
I
ma'am.
iron clothes.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Viagra.
How do you take him out on dates and spend money on him?
That's what I've been trying to tell y'all about the date thing.
So go ahead.
Charles and I took him to one of the dates I did for him was the boathouse. We live near the boathouse. And I did the oyster shooters, I did appetizers, and I did entree, dessert, over $200. I did that because I love him, and it's not always about what he does for me. Okay? I have taken Charles on dates.
The way Charles take care of you, your ass should have took him to Dubai.
Wait a minute. So were you spending his money or your money on these dates?
No. I have a job. I'm a regular
What that mean?
9-to-5 girl.
So
I do take him. When I do take him on a date, I take him on a date. And I tell him I'm taking him on a date.
And you pay?
Huh?
And you
I
pay?
did pay.
Y'all got a joint account?
No.
Y'all don't got a joint account?
His account. I have access to his account, but
look, there we go.
to mine. I'm not.
That nigga her bitch, boy.
He knows my PIN number though.
What?
Charles ain't touching your money, girl.
He don't need my money. His parents are 7 figures and he's a 6-figure guy.
That's it.
He don't need my money. I'm a 5-figure girl.
But I'm not. But hey, I'm not mad at her for running her. If that's what works for them, and she getting the best out of it, why are we hating? You know what I'm saying? My thing is as a man, right? This is why you gotta have game because
It's not a game. I do love it.
No, I'm not saying it like that. But
He's congratulating you. He's saying it's a good thing. It works for you.
Well, what I'm saying is this, right? If men want to be leaders, you earn what you get. So if you're not in a position you want to be like, that's on you, bro. Especially in this day and age. When we were growing up, we didn't have damn YouTube to go on or Instagram, and you could go on someone's channel and they would give you game. Either you had somebody in your family that knew game, you got partners that knew game, and then a lot of times you didn't want to ask your friends, your male friends, because you would be self-conscious because if you ask, you get made fun of, even though
you were looking like a gump.
Even though they might have not had game either. So we're in a different day and age now where you have all these resources. So if you ain't handling and you don't know what to do, that's on you.
That's
But you see me at 1 o'clock in the morning washing dishes, right?
Sonia, tell me what dude you would have rather been with for the rest of your life.
No, I'd rather be with Charles.
No, who would you have picked outside of Charles?
We love us some Charles, man.
Christopher Williams when he was on New Jack City.
Wait, listen. I'm gonna give y'all something. I'm gonna give y'all some game here, right? What I will say is, she do love us some Charles, right? From the get-go. You see, when you hear women speak about her man the way she speaks about her man, she do care about the nigga, right? And that's good at least, right? She values him, right? Now, whether he's under her or he submits to her, that's his business. If that shit is what he want to do, cool. That's some weird shit. If you want to do it, he want to do it. But what I will say is, she does value the nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's a good thing, right? Whatever they got going on, the dynamic, it works. Maybe he'll marry her one day like she said he will. Who knows? But
it will happen. Everyone will be at the party because I'm going to the Justice of the Peace.
You can't drink.
I can't drink more than 2 drinks. I always said I'm a 2-drink limit.
I'll be your DJ. I'm gonna be make sure that
oh, my hair almost
people bring wedding gifts. Make sure everybody bring wedding gifts. So y'all got to get the fuck out.
We don't need wedding gifts. I'm being honest with y'all. We're of a certain age, and we're already established.
So you just need to go in the backyard and get married.
True.
No, I'm going to the Justice of the Peace, and I'm going. I'll tell you how it's going to happen.
No, it's
going to the Justice of the Peace and have my ceremony, and then I'm going to Lewis Ginter Botanical Garden and have a party. I already know how it's going to happen. Y'all
a lot of vodka up in that hole.
Hey, sounds good.
No, it's going to happen, and you'll be well invited.
Charles gonna leave for Cindy, the other girl from high school.
What other girl from high school?
Don't forget, she was the only one from high school. Remember that.
She wasn't her from high school,
Charles
right?
didn't go to the same high school. Charles and I were in neighboring counties. See, this is how people get misconstrued.
No, man,
I was that girl in high school.
I don't give a damn if y'all went to high school or not. Shit, to be honest.
You know what? Can I be honest with you? Before me, Charles was color struck.
What?
Yeah, I'm gonna say it.
He wanted a white woman, huh?
Yeah, he was.
I know he got one. He got one.
I'm not white.
Damn near.
I know I'm all the way black.
But you running him like a white woman.
Huh?
That's smart though. Because black women be leading with emotion and not be thinking long term. She's smart for that. I'm gonna give her props on that. Her game ain't really that bad.
She didn't catch that game till however long they.
Wait, what she do?
She just
got a nigga that's gonna do whatever for him.
She got 50. She wasn't with
you gotta remember.
A lot of women
she's supposed to love him, but she's supposed to love him more than he's supposed to love her, though, man.
Facts.
For real.
But I'm just saying like this, right? It ain't
Y'all
my
listen to me.
situation.
So
So
then-
if I'll give props to whoever gets the best out of it, right? It ain't me. Now in my situation, that ain't going down, right? That ain't never going down. But I tip my hat to where I see somebody getting what they want.
Listen,
Yeah.
like I said,
I'm
if it worked for her,
not a hater, bro.
Yeah, it's a part of the game. You feel me?
Yeah.
listen, if it worked for her situation and he likes it, I love it. It is what it is, right?
He
What I'm
love
saying
it.
is,
I love
for
it.
most men,
We all love it, and it's all what it is. I live in a beautiful, beautiful home. I'm well taken care of. I work.
His mama
He
makes
has a career. He has his lifelong lessons or whatever.
all right,
Inheritance
listen,
going.
let's
I
transition.
have my inheritances going. We're going to be fine. I welcome y'all to join the ride with me. I have a whole.
Labanita, you got any questions, Labanita?
Yeah, let me say this. I have a whole nother story.
Any questions, Labanita? I had to stop that shit. Got any questions, Labanita?
You stupid.
I really don't give a fuck.
I told you use that thing, bro.
I know. I be forgetting I got the mute button here. I forgot I got that shit.
God, Ben said that. He was like, you know, you can mute.
Nigga, I forgot I got it. I be forgetting I got it here. Go ahead.
Freaking mute me.
Go ahead.
Stop playing with me now.
So stop. Go ahead.
Stop. Okay. I got a whole story that you made.
No, stop. Go ahead, Labanita. Any questions?
Stop.
Is she unmuting it?
Yeah.
I'm muting him as he mutes me.
They can unmute him.
Damn.
We playing. It's a
Go ahead, Labanita.
stop.
Oh,
Zeus,
damn,
I
man.
actually like you.
Of course you do. I know you do. Go ahead, Labanita.
I do.
I know you always do.
You try to
You hate
throw
me
me under
before.
the bus times, but
That's just hilarious.
I'm that woman
I ain't
that's
putting under
gonna
the bus.
keep
I
coming back like
Not
you
to be
ain't
old.
playing me because
Go
I
ahead,
ain't
Labanita.
giving in.
Yeah,
So
Labanita.
Would you stop it? Damn it! I got to bed and I'm gonna go take my Ambien. So
What?
y'all gonna see a whole nother.
What?
Y'all only gonna have.
What? Taking your big, what you say, big
Y'all
dick?
got 13. Y'all
Ambien.
got
Her
What
Ambien.
is Ambien?
y'all got 17 minutes.
What's Ambien?
she's taking Ambien, which is sleep medicine, but she's drinking vodka. That ain't good.
I'll be all right. I've been doing it for
You
30
do
years.
Quaaludes, huh? You do them old school drugs.
So now, listen.
Zeus,
Labanita,
stop!
I guess she didn't want no melatonin. Oh, damn.
I don't take
you got any
it
questions?
ain't strong enough.
Apparently.
Oh my God.
Let me go
Come on,
upstairs and
let's
get my Ambien, and then because I'm gonna do my countdown because I gotta go.
Labanita, you got any questions?
Stop, dude. You think I'm slow? For whatever reason, he think I'm slow, and he can.
Yo, this shit is funny.
Fuck.
Oh my god, this is comedy.
Look. Let me show y'all. Let me show y'all something.
No. Stop. Labanita, go.
I got a question for men.
Okay, men. That means not you, Sonia. Go ahead. What are you showing us? Your titties?
What is she doing?
I don't know. I think she's about to undress. I have no clue. I don't want to see
She's
it.
showing us the upstairs. Is that?
I don't want to see it.
Or
Oh, you know what I'm saying? I think she's about to show us her.
Yeah,
or
upstairs.
little vanity area or little mirror or whatever.
Oh Lord.
Don't
Probably
fall over
your
that
titties.
railing.
No. Go ahead, Labanita.
She looked like Rosie for real from White Man Can't Jump. I forgot her name, but she was so cute.
Sonia. Oh, you mean the where you can jump? Oh, you mean
What's her name? Rosie Perez?
no?
Yeah.
I don't know her name. I thought you meant Sonia. Girl on the
Sonia
podcast.
reminds me of Rosie Perez.
You remember Sonia from Swazi's?
Stop playing with me. No, then Charles said they Charles, I came upstairs to take my Ambien. Charles said you letting them mess with you.
Okay.
Charles know you on at FaceTime?
Yeah, he do. Charles know everything. I don't lie to him. I love him that much. We share everything. He know everything about me. That's what's crazy. Y'all couldn't tell him nothing about me. Y'all couldn't tell him nothing about me.
We
that he
don't.
already know.
Why would we want to?
Well,
No, I'm just letting you know. That's how I
Right.
Like,
don't make me fall down the
we're
steps.
happy. We're happy for you and Charles.
You better be.
We
Yeah,
coming to
I'm-
your
I'm-
party at the garden room.
I'm gonna pray for Charles.
What room?
Your party,
room?
after party.
I'm gonna pray
Oh
for
no,
Charles.
that's at the Lewis Ginter.
Oh, we coming.
You better.
all right, so now what's the question, Benita?
Do you guys think for men?
Freaking mute.
What is going on? Ask the question. Go.
He keep.
Good. So that's the question.
Ask the question.
Fast.
Just ask the question. Go.
Guys, does men
But take my Ambien. You got 15.
still interested
Stop
in?
messing with me.
Huh?
Stop
Yo,
playing.
wrong with you?
We're gonna see who's gonna outlast the other one. I'm gonna fail.
I know. Sonia, she's trying to ask a question, Sonia. Just hold on. Go ahead. Benita.
Men, are you still interested in foundation and marriage? Or are you okay with just spending your life with a woman?
That's a good question.
Mm.
We'll start with
Sonia, I didn't ask you.
Go ask me.
Well, I mean, for me and my girl, I mean, we have a plan. You know what I mean? So we got a 5-year plan. We got a lot of stuff that we're trying to do right now. We're going to be moving to Texas next year together. So we're doing a lot of stuff. But we do it. Houston.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I do. I mean,
There's some nice houses in McAllen, Texas.
Huh?
I see some beautiful houses in McAllen, Texas. Like,
yeah.
I mean, like they have a stupid place, but like modern contemporary homes.
Yeah.
For great prices. I mean,
get a big ass thing.
A big ass, beautiful luxury. I'm talking about luxury.
Yeah, luxury.
Modern luxury for like $400,000. I don't know how close it is to Houston, but it's McAllen. I mean, seeing them posted. Oh my God, beautiful.
Yeah,
beautiful.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, which is crazy.
I mean, back to the question, but for me and my girl, like I said, even if we didn't get married, we together. We invested in this shit. So that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? So.
But who would be the reason for y'all not? That I just want to
What
know.
would be a reason for us not to?
No, not really that. More than I'm asking the man. Like, do you see yourself? I know you're making plans, but do you see yourself in the future possibly getting married still?
Well, I'm gonna say this. Before I was engaged, this was when I was like 22. This is a long time ago. But ever since then, marriage wasn't even in my fucking radar. Like I was like, man, I'm not fucking doing that shit. Travis, no. I was like, I'm not doing none of this shit. But until I met my girl and how she is, she made my mind change about.
She made it a possibility now.
Yeah, she brought that back into my mind. Like, okay, maybe all right. You know what I'm saying? But that's just what it is. But she shows me that she is a wife. She does everything. When I'm over at the house, she's always cooking. She's always doing it. Look, without me even saying shit. You know what I'm saying? This is what she does, but that's just her. Ever since I met her from the gate, feminine woman, she's never called me out my name. None of that shit. That's not how she is. So you know what I mean?
Right.
It's different. So that's different.
Respect our men.
Yeah, it's just different. That's all. I haven't had that. You know what I'm saying? You don't get that often. So
yeah, you don't. Not New
you know
York.
what I mean? Yeah. Especially as a man, we don't get that often to get a woman that's gonna be that way. So once we do see that, we value that shit. So yeah, of course, I value my girl. But the thing is, I know I'll be good without her. With her, she knows she doesn't want to live without me. That's it. She doesn't want to do that.
You said
I can't. If she fucks up, I can move on. But I would still love her, but I would move on.
Sonia, no.
What she
Trav,
said?
you're next, Trav. Go ahead, Trav.
Stop muting me.
You get. So for me, right?
I got muted because.
Oh my goodness.
So obviously things can change. So I'm never gonna say never, but as of right now, I don't have an interest in marriage and kids. That's just something like I don't feel like being alone is a bad thing. I don't crave companionship like that, right? I have women that would love to be with me, right? But Tone can tell you, like, I'm very picky. So
who's talking right now? I'm confused.
Not you.
Please
so with that said, as of right now, I don't have interest in that. Maybe I'll meet somebody. I got close, but as of right now, it's not a priority on my list.
So
Who's
marriage. So
please
wait. So
tell me
Sonia, please stop. So the marriage is like what off
what
the table?
age of her?
Marriage is off the table completely for you, or it's like
I'm not
What
gonna say.
man?
I'm not
Sonia,
gonna say
What
completely.
man or what age?
you're being rude.
No, I want to know the age of the man that's saying that they're.
Doesn't matter. I asked the question.
No, I need to know that.
No, it's my question. So if you got a question, you can wait till your turn and ask
wait till
him.
your turn. You're next, Sonia. Hold on.
You
That's my
got
question. Let me finish. Go ahead, Trav.
got
Your
11
marriage.
minutes.
All right. Your marriage is off the table completely, or what?
No, not completely. I said that. I said I'm fluid, right? So I'll never say never. But as of
Basically
right now,
said it's not in his radar right now.
I don't really
That's not
see.
movement, I think.
I don't really see a benefit to marriage in my life right now.
So for me, right? I think marriage. I don't see it as in my peripheral right now, right? Now it could be because I'm not like Tone, right? Where he found a girl that made sense, right? Because most guys, we're not from a young age. Women are from a kid age. You see Disney movies. You say I want to get married and have a husband one day. Men don't do that shit. Yeah. We're not just raised as just trying to wife one day, right? So if we do find a girl that's worthy of it, maybe, right? She can change a guy's mind and put him in that situation like Tone did, right? But a lot of times, this is why men will fuck a lot of girls. A lot of these guys won't commit to these girls because a lot of girls ain't worthy of commitment, especially in today's day and age. So most men are not going to see marriage in their peripheral in this day and age. He may be with you long term, but for marriage, you got to really qualify for marriage. It's like most men don't even see a girlfriend as a viable option nowadays, let alone a marriage. Like, you got to really be on your shit as a woman, and a lot of women ain't on that shit. A lot of women come with so much bullshit, they eventually disqualify themselves anyway, or they disqualify themselves long before they even fucked you. There'd be a lot of things going on. So for me, marriage, again, I'm not going to say marriage is dead completely, right? But it got to make sense. If I'm going to get married with a girl, it got to make sense to where, and again, I think marriage, in the way, marriage is a bad idea. But if I'm going to do it, any guy should do it. It got to make sense. It got to be like, all right, being with this girl, I mitigated all risk. So I mitigated most of my risk with this girl, and she fulfills all my needs. She is compliant and on my program, and she doesn't disrespect me at all. Like, I don't care how mad she gets, there's always a level of respect. Like, a lot of women, you'll date with a girl, and you're only dealing with her in good times. I always tell guys, do not judge a girl in the good times, judge her on the bad times.
Bad times, yep.
When she's angry with you, when she's mad with you, that's when you judge her.
Amen.
When she's mad at you now, that's how she behaves. She'll get worse when she's married to your ass. And you got that commitment. So see how she moves when she gets angry at you. Not just only off the good times when shit is sweet. When shit is sweet, when shit is good, it's good. When it's bad, under that pressure, that's how you know who you're dealing with. So for me, I won't know until that's what I said, you won't know until you're in it. Once I'm in it, I'll know if it's it's a girl. A lot of times.
Look, I got a story real quick. I'm gonna tell you about my girl that happened like a couple of weeks back. I don't think I told you this one, Travis. I didn't think I told you this. So, all right, my girl came to the house, right? She came over to come see me. She parked way down the fucking street, right? So she had an attitude. I'm like, why the fuck are you parking down the street? What the fuck are you doing? Why you ain't parking the driveway? So she had an attitude the whole time, right? She comes in the house and she just over on her phone, right? She on her phone. And I know she got an attitude. I'm like, bro, what the fuck you doing? So what are you here for then? If you're gonna be on your fucking phone, right? So then she trying to, not saying nothing. And then she's like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna leave. I said, all right, get the fuck out. Here, I'm gonna walk your ass out. Bro, look, she stood up and then she just sat back down, bro, put her phone down. She didn't touch her phone again. I'm like, see, you full of shit, but you knew damn well you wasn't. But she wanted, what she wanted me to say? She wanted me to be like, oh, don't leave. That's what she wanted. You know what I'm saying? She wanted that shit. But I already knew, though. I was like, nah, get the fuck out. If you want to leave, get the fuck out. I'll walk you to the car. And when I did that, her fucking eyes opened up and she just kind of looked at her phone, put it down, and was like, never mind. I'm like, yeah, you already do that shit. Calm down. And then she just changed her tune after that. You know what I mean? But you gotta know that. A lot of niggas don't know that.
Yeah, you gotta check this at the door. Like how you did it, you gotta check at the door right away. Like, yo, address it right then and there. See how she handle it and check that shit. That way she know this is not how this gonna go. Like,
yeah, and then it's over, and then they're gonna change their tune just like that because they know they're wrong. That's it, and it's gonna be over with. But a lot of people, a lot of niggas don't know that though. That's the whole thing.
Yeah. For me, man, I invest.
No, and men don't act like that.
I invest time into the vetting and dating process. Extenuous time. Like even when I had to do interviews, I used to be a district manager. When I had the interviews, I'm very expensive. I'll give you 3-4 interviews. I'll give 3 interviews to a regular employee. Like, I'm very extensive in my vetting with anything I do. Even my tenants, I am very extensive when I get tenants in my apartments and shit like that. I go hard. I don't just give anybody. I don't just qualify you just because. Because I know the risk of qualifying a tenant and they don't meet the standards. Some people will qualify a tenant because they need the money. They're tired of paying that mortgage, etc. That's the worst thing you can do because on the back end, you'll pay for that shit. And it's so much hassle to go through this court process, just like in a dating. To go through the court process when you marry a girl, then you vetting her up front. A lot of men don't understand putting time into that vetting process, taking a year or 2 years before you qualify her. Now, some guys may take less time. But what I'm telling you is taking whatever time you got to take in order for you to qualify her. Don't let her rush it. Take your fucking time as a man because you are going to pay.
Amen.
Girl, you will be fucked up in life.
Facts.
It sounds like for Zeus and Travis, you guys are really comfortable in your routine, your day-to-day routine, and it, you know, would have to take a special woman hard time to be able to be part of that routine.
Can I say something finally, y'all? Because
Yes, Sonia. Go ahead, Sonia.
Because I gotta go.
Go ahead, Sonia.
Okay, please. Let me finish what I gotta say.
Go ahead.
First, with the bullet points. Both of my children, my son that is turning 37, and my daughter that is 30, that is married to a Caucasian.
All the way back to Travis's bullet points.
Yeah, because I held on to it because I don't have dementia.
Not yet.
No, not yet.
They did yet. Yeah.
First team defense.
Yeah, I'm talking about my ownness, but I ain't got dementia yet. But listen, come on, y'all. I
got 2 more years back.
Is my aiming gonna kick in? Okay, my son is turning 37, and he is a first-time father, and his girlfriend to be or fiance is a first-time mother together to a 9-month-old daughter. And one of the things I stressed to my son was you don't need children early because you won't get it right. And I said, and just don't go out here picking any kind of girl. He told me the woman that he chose to be with for the rest of his life, they got it out of order. Okay, sometimes we get it out of order. Was a woman that is like me, and she didn't have any children. They're both being first-time parents together. To Ari, a 9-month-old, my third grandbaby. They are great parents, and they're giving her a good sound foundation, as am I. Now, my daughter, who's 30, who is married to an older white man, but's been married 10 years and have 2 well-established children, they all listen to my advice because I told them to do things differently from maybe things I did that weren't perfect.
What's the point of the story, Sonia? Where are you going with this?
I'm just letting you know I was bullet pointing, the value of the children.
That had nothing to do.
Yeah, but that had nothing to do with it.
I may be drunk a little bit, so I got the story.
A little bit.
All right.
You're just rambling.
There you go.
Didn't I not tell you to bullet point it for me?
You washing them dishes with grease? What you doing over there?
Oh no, hell no! I got Clorox and all.
All right, how about this Lux?
I gotta just
Sonia, you got any questions for the guys or ladies? You got any questions for the guys or ladies?
No, because no, I do have this point that's valuable. Charles.
No questions. No, I don't care about Charles. No more Charles stories.
Please, y'all, I listen to y'all.
Yeah, but we ain't talking about.
No, we listen to you ramble.
No.
Please go fuck him and have a good night. Please, I don't want to hear about it.
We can't fuck tonight. I'm sleeping
now,
and I'm drunk.
Sonia,
but look, y'all, listen.
So, no, you have a question? Yes or no?
A statement.
No, a
No,
question.
we don't need no more statements.
No more statements from you, please. They're long-winded and they
We
go
don't
nowhere.
need no more. Hey, we don't need
We
no.
ain't Mr. Charles.
Hey,
Took
no
me to
more
the Whitney
statements.
Houston concert at the Symphony as a first.
All right, Lux. You have any questions, Lux?
No, you can go to the next topic.
He took me to
No Lux? You said no Lux, right?
Richmond
No,
Symphony.
you go to the next topic.
Miss Sonia,
All right.
you the elder here.
La Bonita.
You acting like the YG.
Okay,
You
y'all
Bonita.
talk. I don't have no questions. No.
Good night.
La Bonita.
Huh.
Okay. Ooh.
What, boy?
What?
We can't see you. Come up to the phone a little bit more. Up to the phone a little bit more.
I'm done.
No. All right, listen. La Bonita, you got any questions? No.
Yeah. So we
No. Come to the camera a little bit more. A little bit more. Just a little bit more. A little more to your right. Or was it left? Right? Right. Ah, you might fuck it up.
Who? Boy,
Ooh.
I'm confused because you're saying move to the right, to the left. Y'all told me not to make a statement. I don't know what to do.
So cool. Trav. And well, it actually sounds like she said that Miss Bryant said, and that's cute. I like your last name. I'm gonna call you Bryant because that's my daughter's name. But it sounds to me like all the guys are fair in that space. My main reason for asking that question is because I feel like it's a lot of people that are straying away from marriage. There's a lot of people that are talking against marriage. I personally, as a woman, I say marriage, but I realistically am okay with just being with somebody. And we have an understanding. We establish our covenant. I don't need a wedding. I don't need to spend all that unnecessary ass money.
Makes
It
sense.
don't make sense.
Makes sense.
Diamonds ain't real anyway. We can go do that research. That shit ain't even in the Bible. So realistically, I don't want to put the pressure out there that I have to be in this
Marriage.
It will be a marriage, but it's more or less like a partnership that we are together with an understanding. You're the head. I am the woman. It'll be organized within us, but not. I don't need it organized with the state. I don't need
go
it
change your last name.
So wait. See me, right? Another alternative is not getting married in this country.
in this
So I
country.
was married in this country. I'll marry you all day tomorrow if we ain't married in this country. So let's say we're getting married in fucking Cuba. Well, the extradition rate is very different here than in Cuba, right? So the laws don't apply. So then we're technically married by God's law. That's all that matters. If you're,
You can get married. You can get married here just with a pastor. You don't gotta really get married like that.
Yeah. As long as it's not done through the state. My biggest thing is through the state. I don't want the government involved.
Going and getting their Social Security. The problem is people be quick to go change their name, go get Social Security. They be so very happy to go get bank accounts together, they'll start tying every damn thing together.
Correct.
Like we can just be together. Shit.
Yeah, that's my thing. I don't mind being with somebody, right? That to me is more plausible than the marriage thing. I think the marriage thing is very risky for a lot of men, especially if you're a man building yourself up, right? If you're a man that got nothing going on, then you probably got nothing really to lose to get married,
especially now.
You know
Yeah,
what I
especially now, right?
It's
Now
just
it's-
like in this generation, I understand why people don't want to do it. Like I said, Zeus, I didn't after my first, that was it. I was like, shit, I ain't doing this shit again. I'm telling you, man, shit, fuck that. I'm like, I ain't doing none of that. You know what I'm saying? But it's rare that you're gonna find somebody that's going to do the shit that you want. They're gonna follow your lead, be on your fucking program. That's hard to find. That's not easy to find.
Bro, women don't understand how women don't understand how rare it is to be just feminine. They don't understand how rare it is to be on a man's it's rare to find a woman on a man's program fully. Most women are on it on their own terms, or they want to keep the autonomy of being single while being on your fake program. Like they want to do what they want to do. So to find a woman who's willing to do what you want her to do and be on your and I don't mean like a dictator. I mean like literally want to comply with you, right? Like it's her honor to comply with you. Like she wants to do it, right? It's like a girl who gives you head. She wants to do it versus a girl who's forcing herself to do it. I don't even want, like me personally, I don't want obligated compliance. I don't want a girl to do something because she wants to, because she's being forced to. I want you to want to do it. But a lot of times in this, like, right, and a lot of women just don't want to do it, and that's cool. I just know that you ain't somebody I want to be with long term because I don't want to be having you challenge me 24/7. I'm telling you, we going ahead. You I'm going to go ahead, and then we got to argue about it.
You know what's interesting?
I don't want to deal with that 24/7. That's me.
Like, people will say, you know, I don't want to get married because I don't want like the government to be involved. But then like spouses like will say, hey, that's like use little nicknames like this my hubby or this my wifey or whatever. So if you don't need, or, you know, marriage is just a piece of paper. So if you don't need the paper, well, then why do you need the title? You know what I mean? You just want the title because it sounds good, but you don't want to actually put in the work.
Well, if you're saying from what I'm saying it because I was already married. So,
no, she don't mean you. She's doing in general. She's saying like a lot of women want to put in the work.
Exactly what she's saying. So I'm saying the reason for me is, and it's a lot of people like me that already been down that road and they ain't doing that shit again. Don't care to do that shit again.
Or not rushing.
Because that shit wasn't cool. Trying to fight a nigga to get, I didn't want his name. A nigga didn't want to sign the paper. But it takes two people to get rid of a name.
Ooh, child.
You know, the norm is,
sorry for that too.
Is that the norm?
Please don't tell us.
Please do not tell the story.
Do it.
Please, man. I want to hear about Mr. Roberts and his shit too. Like, please. I heard nothing about Mr. Charles.
The norm is that we're having more baby showers than we are having weddings, right?
Ooh.
So we rather be celebrated being baby mamas than being wives. So, and again, if you want a different outcome, you have to change the software.
I said that yesterday. Like, yo, a lot of women don't understand how the hard way may be different, but the software is always the same. Like when I deal with women, I deal with women, right? And I tell them like, yo, she be like, I'm so different. I'm a different girl. I'm not the bitch you used to, all this bullshit. Like, respectfully, you are the exact same girl I dealt with 2 girls before you, like, or the last girl before you. Like, you all have the same, they have the same software downloaded almost all the time, right? Maybe it's different, maybe, right? And I'll give them opportunity, but a lot of times the software is still the same because you all get it from it's like a universal place they all go to get it from. Like, I don't know if it's the mother's. Yeah, Trav.
So the reason why, as of right now, I don't want to get married is because I've said this before, right? So I was like Mr. Boy Scout, one woman man. And
a little louder, Trav. A little louder.
I was, you hear me now?
Here you go. Now you go. Good.
So I was like one woman man, Boy Scout, good boy Trav. You know what I mean? I didn't, you know, my father died when I was 13. My mom raised me after that. And I want to do everything right because I saw how it broke our family up. So with that said, I wasn't out there. I was just like, you know, I wanted to replicate what I saw in my home. When I started getting good with women started turning me out to how they really get down. So it's crazy when women start turning you out to their secret fantasies and letting you know about it. You know, you having sex and women yelling hurt me and shit. You know, the amount of women that have had bisexual experiences, one night stands, abortions, want you to do crazy shit, have sex with their cousins in the fucking room. Like, in this, I didn't have game. It just kind of came to me because women liked me. So when I started realizing women are like men, right, in a lot of ways, and they're even more sexual than us, I think, you know? So with that said, and a lot of women lie, bruh, and they got past that you might not find out or think. They'll sell you on themselves, and then you see how they really are. So for me, it's like I've come to accept that that's the way we are. So if that's the way it is, I ain't putting my life on the line and taking care of somebody ain't going to be fully honest with me. Because to be honest with you, women ain't going to be honest with you what they've been up to. They're not going to be fully honest with you.
Nah, I mean, this is the thing, right? I know when I go into it, I know most women are not gonna be honest, right? So I already know I gotta read through the lines and shit. I gotta ask certain questions. It's like when I did with an interviewer, right, for an employee, right. I know I gotta ask certain questions because they're gonna lie. I already go into it knowing you're gonna lie to me. So let's say you're not gonna lie, cool. But I'm going into it thinking you're gonna lie. So now I'm already prepared. Like my betting strategy is centered around identifying red flags. That's how I avoid making wrong choices, right? This is why I don't have a bunch of baby mothers running around. This is why I don't have a wife running. I don't have this problem because I avoid red flags. Now, before I didn't have a standard before, which is how I got a son. I didn't have any standards. I didn't have any boundaries. You look good, that was it for me, right? Whereas now I'm very different on that. So I think when you, as a man, when you set certain boundary, when you set certain standards for yourself and improve your vetting process, you avoid a lot of headaches. You deal with a lot of these guys deal with women, and you avoid frustrating yourself. When a girl lies, if you're able to, because people are gonna lie to you. That's just general. People are gonna lie to you, no matter who it is. It could be a fucking salesperson. They're gonna lie to you. Your job as the person getting lied to is to identify the lie, identify the holes, identify the red flags. And if you can't do that, you got to revisit your strategy. It's incumbent upon you to identify it, not get mad when somebody does it to you.
Yep. And the thing is, like we've talked about this, if you really know the game, you got to know how to dig for the truth. You got to dig because women gonna say something, and then you got to ask the question and keep digging, and then they finally give in. You know what I mean? When you know
women use a lot of word salad. They use a lot of word salad.
They know how to do that. So
you do a lot of
right. Why do we deal with a lot of because we want gymnastics. Because we want pussy so bad. Once you get over that, right, and that just becomes a plus. Like for me, to be honest with you, there's days where I'd rather have a steak than sex. I've gotten to that point.
Hell yeah.
I've gotten to that point in my life. So once you get, most men don't get to that point in their life, and that's why they put themselves in danger. I'm not like that.
What about when I'm like that, Trav?
So
what? What'd you say?
I said, what about if I feel like that too, Trav?
Hey, good for you.
Wait, like what?
A steak over sex.
Oh, well, you're a girl. That's common sense. Most girls.
So
women don't want to have sex.
And with this in this day and age, let's just be real, bro. Like adults ain't really adults like that. Like it's just grown ass kids out here. You know what I mean? So with that said, I mean I'm only 35. I'm not hella young, but I'm not old like that. I'm kind of in the middle. But I don't know. Maybe I'm just too jaded. But it's just like when you with a woman as a man, you're gonna lose a part of yourself because you got to take care of her. You're not gonna be as free. You're taking that woman on in a traditional sense. You're responsible for her. So me personally, I'm not going to be responsible for somebody going to lie to me. That's just how I look at it. It's not a good investment. It's more for the kids. That's why I would want to be with a woman, to have a family. But I honestly am not pressed to have a girlfriend. And to be real with you, I can have temporary girlfriends mostly whenever I want. I'm not struggling to pull one. You know what I'm saying?
That's my situation, right? Like for me, I'm not pressed. Like for me to have that's why I tell girls like this: being in a committed relationship benefits you. I'm not pressed for the actual commitment. So you have to, just like I gotta qualify to fuck you. Like when a guy gets with you, he has to qualify to fuck you because you're not pressed to have sex with a guy, right? Like right now, Lux, me and her dating, she's not pressed to have sex with me. She's pressed for commitment. So knowing that, I gotta qualify to fuck her, right? Whereas for her to get commitment out of me now, once I fuck her, I'm not pressed for that. You got to qualify to get committed to me. It's like we have different strategies. We're playing different games. So the thing is, once I find a girl who's not a liar or not playing games, not bullshitting, then I may be willing to get to know her, see what his takes in me for the most part. But again, I don't, like you said, man, I something about I'd rather lay down and relax than have a girl in my face, right? Girls literally hit me up a lot of time, right? It'd be sexual, right? And I'd be like, I can ignore it. Like right now, I'm doing a podcast. I literally ignored certain things for this podcast, right? When I could be outside doing some crazy shit right now. Why? Because to me, this is more important than being a girl, laying with a girl. Far more important because I'm trying to build something here.
Hey, let me say this though. To be real with you though, in this day and age, right? Sex has been devalued with women. A lot of women can have emotional sex.
Can have what?
A lot of women today can have unemotional sex. That's
But you could
increased.
get somewhere mentally though.
No, what I'm saying is this, bro. Like the
They just
shame of
have-
being a whore and a slut.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
Is not out there like
Facts.
that.
Facts.
You got these artists, right? You got like women listen to more women rap than men rap now. You know what I'm saying? And in those lyrics, they're like female Too Shorts.
Yo, female rappers. Yo,
Rappers are worse.
women complain about being sexualized, and they sexualize themselves even in their own rap.
They're worse, bruh. I be around.
They're worse
like,
than the men. You
bruh,
only
they're
discussing
worse.
sex,
bruh. They're worse. That's
bro.
what I'm saying.
It's
Like
crazy, bro.
like Meg and Lotto and like
Yo,
you know,
man, this new girl, Ice Spice, all these female rappers, all they discuss is straight sex. It's
they're
straight sex.
worse. And art imitates life. Life imitates art. Like in this day and age, if I don't have like sex on the first night, I think there's a problem. That's how. And when I got out of my relationship, right, and I started doing that, I thought it was like inappropriate because I was like, what? Like, you know what I'm saying? But nah, bro, we just in a different time. So I've just learned to adapt. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, look, it is what it is. I was born in the wrong generation. I should have been born in the 50s and 60s, something like that. Maybe then I would have. But in this day and age, bro, women move like men too much. So my thing is, if you want to be moving like a man, you better be wanting to go 50-50 too, because I ain't taking care of something that's been knocked up by 10 plus 20 plus 30 plus dudes.
So does that mean that more women today are a liability than an asset?
They are.
They've always been a liability.
What? What you say, Lamia?
I said women always been a damn liability.
Yeah, women are depreciating assets, right? Even the best women, because for anything to be an asset, you got to make money off of it. So unless she's making you money, technically speaking, she's an asset because you got to take care of her. She's your responsibility. So no matter what, and she's always going to age. So no matter what, even if she's your wife, she's still a depreciating asset to a degree, right? Because if you think about it, an asset only pays you money. So technically speaking, she's not an asset, whereas you are an asset to her because you're always doing things for her. Does that make sense? Not in a bad way. She's literally a depreciating asset. Financially.
In a traditional marriage, in a traditional marriage, if you have a put together man and a put together woman, it's still the woman benefits more than the man. The man is giving up some of his autonomy to take care of this woman and share himself and his resources and his value with this woman. She can leave and go and find another man to do that. We have to find another woman to give more resources to. That's how it works. So that's why when I hear women complain about dating and submitting, I'm like, really, we're in a way, even though you're following our program, we're still submitting to y'all because we got to give y'all shit.
Right.
That's why I don't got no sympathy for shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, you couldn't live in my motherfucking shoes.
Listen, man, that's why I don't again, that's why for me it's hard for me to like you said, this new day and age, the dating market is so crazy to where, like you said, I find it crazy about to fuck the first night. Like, yo, not to mention, I have situations where I do so much that when it don't happen, I lose patience with you because I have so much of it going on. Like legit. Even on my podcast, you see, even on my lives, girls be throwing it at me like they would literally smash me. Like, so I have so many girls lined up that if it don't happen, it's like I'm jaded too to where it's like.
And you got dating apps, bro. And if guys tell you that women play around on dating apps, they just don't know how to work the dating app game.
Yo.
That's some bullshit. With dating apps now, bro, you don't have to go outside.
Last month alone.
Yeah.
Dating apps is a waste of time.
No, it's not. It's not for me.
It is a waste of time. Because if you're looking for a wife, you're not gonna find that on.
Yeah, hey,
that's not necessarily true.
Me and my girl met on Hinge.
Yeah, that's not necessarily true.
Actually,
me and my girl met on Tinder.
Hinge is not fake. Like, I never did a dating app, and I did a dating app, and my homeboy called me a couple days ago and was like, y'all don't know my name. La Bonita, how you been? I was like, good. He's like, man, I just want to call you and tell you I'm getting married next week. And I was like, wait, you and your girl divorced? He said, 5 years ago. And I was like, oh, wow. He said, she already got married. He said, you want to know something funny? And I was like, what? He said, man, we met on a dating app.
Yeah,
I said, shit, which one? He talking about Hinge.
I met some good women off that shit.
I was like, wait, what?
You know the biggest dating app that works that's effective? Instagram. For men that invest in Instagram, like, yo, when I tell you Instagram is effective, it is fucking effective. You just gotta put the work in on Instagram and build your Instagram up. Because Instagram, it DHV, it displays higher value for you as a man if you put the work in for it, right? For women, it's always effective for women. It don't make a difference. But for guys, when you put the work in, it can be highly effective for you. That's why a lot of guys are struggling to get that blue check or get their status up, because the further you get on Instagram, the better it is for you as a guy.
Bruh, I gotta work on that, right? But I can say my dating app game is cool, bruh. Like, so when I've seen some of these guys online be like, women play around on dating apps.
I don't do apps though. Like
this is just my Hinge. Look at that number.
Oh yeah, see,
that's not a cheat code, bro. That's
my thing is
literally could just be like, do. All right, cool. Like literally.
My shit is Facebook dating, right? This Facebook dating. I don't mean, my biggest thing was Instagram. I ain't gonna hold you. Instagram is a killer for me.
No, right. I know people that are good on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, it's like, because if you have an in-person game, you don't have to go out. It's like, bro, like, I don't have to go to no club or nothing like that. All I gotta do is go look on this. All right, cool. Like, let's talk. Let's go meet. Let's FaceTime first. Make sure you're real. All right, cool. Let's go meet up for some drinks, and it's a wrap.
I have a question. So I noticed that guys can't ask women certain questions. So what do you guys do with that? You can't ask a woman how old she is. You can't ask her what her dress size is. You can't ask her how tall he is.
I know what you're saying.
So what do you do with that?
Ask it. Ask it. I don't give a fuck.
Wait, what you said? What you said?
What do you do when, like, you know how they say you don't ask a lady her age and you don't ask her weight and shit like that?
Or you don't
like,
ask, yeah.
Nah, a nigga like me, I'm asking.
I'm fucking asking.
Like, I don't give a fuck, bro. I don't go by those weak ass rules. I'm not going down.
Oh yeah, I don't. Man, I ask you the age of the fucking heart.
Nah, I don't give a fuck, bro.
But see, I've been doing it, but I'm also used to doing it because of my podcast now anyway, but I do it anyway regardless. I wouldn't give a fuck.
Plus, you know, fucking women like assholes, so
I'm not taking you on a date and not knowing your age. Like, what the fuck? I gotta know everything about you.
Shit, bro. Nah, I ask. See, my problem is, right? I can find a woman to submit to me. I don't got a problem with that. I don't. I honestly can't say I've had too many issues with that. But my problem is that a lot of women today are entitled. And women are out here fucking. So you ain't gonna find no woman that's gonna be fucking virtuous. All these women are out here and got bodies on them. So you gotta just want to be with them because they want to be with you and get out the game. You're not gonna find no woman out here that, I mean, half the women I've dated have fucking been with drug dealers. Half the women of all backgrounds and races, half of them have fucking been with women and had threesomes and shit like that. Women are way more experienced than ever now. So you ain't going to find nothing that's not been touched. So you got to just really like them for the person. For the old school values of find the virtuous woman you want to take care of, that shit is done in the West. They don't exist.
It don't. I'll admit that shit. Like that.
You decide. Like, so my thing is, and that's why women will be like, oh yeah, I only do have sex or in relationships, or I make guys wait. Oh, let me ask. Oh, you had this fling though? Oh, you dated this dude that then you were in a situationship and he already had kids, but you want to make me wait? Fuck that. I'm not doing that shit.
That's my biggest thing with waiting too. Like, you're not gonna make me wait, and other niggas have fucked you easier. Like, like girls will try to rebrand themselves.
That's a sucker.
When other niggas have fucked very easily. Like, we're not doing that. Like, I'm not playing that game with you because now I'm gonna feel I have an ego. I admit I have an ego. I'm not.
You ain't gonna play me like a sucker.
I can't take
your big ego.
Let's say I fuck 2 months later, right? And I wait 2 months, but other niggas fuck you the first night. I'm not ever gonna take you serious. Off alone because I fuck
you all right? She over there slumped over? Yeah, I saw it.
Go your ass to sleep.
She done.
Oh,
Sonia, drop your social media account and say your goodbyes. You did.
Yeah. I was eating some peanut butter. I forgot where I was.
You were catching some Z's too. That's what you was doing.
Sorry, y'all.
See how she just tried to lie right there and I didn't catch that? See? Boom, we saw that. Go ahead.
It was nice talking to you guys, though. Y'all weren't as bad as I thought.
Nah, we good.
It's a bunch of real niggas.
Bye, y'all.
Right.
Good night, and have a blessed. I'm not gonna be back on this weekend because I'm gonna have my grandbabies. So you have a blessed weekend, okay?
All right. Be sure to show them this episode.
Heck no.
Yo
Show
says
your
his episode.
behavior. Look, show me your behavior.
Sonia, take care. Stay on whatever the fuck it is you on, right? You know, go lay next to your man because you were slumped over. You're done. Like you're done.
I
You're
really
done.
was falling asleep over on the sink.
I know.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said something.
I see next
Charlie.
baby.
Oh yeah. I was just eating some peanut butter. No, we were doing a little more than that. Hey, Miss Sonia, Miss Sonia, though, don't lie. You would have gave me a chance if you single.
Yes.
Nah.
Yeah,
Bye,
you would have.
Oh yeah, she would have draft. What?
Yeah,
Oh,
She definitely would've.
yeah, you would. Mr. 150%. Yeah, you would have.
Did
Yo.
I know I
some-
would've.
Listen. All right, Sonia, you're done. Let's cut you off. Let's cut your water off. All right, you're done. Goodbye, Sonia. I appreciate you for coming on. When you're less inebriated and you're less intoxicated, we can do this again, okay?
We say good night.
Yeah, good night, mama.
Good night, Sonia.
Good night, Sonia.
Yep, there's your grandmothers of today right there. You know what I
No,
mean?
you guys, that is my mother.
There it is.
Yeah, she's definitely
Seeing that, and that's why right there, I ain't married. You know what I'm saying? There you go.
Yeah, another thing, I can't marry a girl with a habit. Like I can't marry a girl with like, I mean, I don't mind you drinking, but I can't marry a girl who gets like not
Drinking because she's
just
unhappy.
I'm not saying
She's not happy.
Do you know how many women I've dated that have admitted me they've done coke?
Bro.
They ride that white horse, man. I've had women tell me that they're fucking 35 years old, smashing 19-year-olds, fucking hell of shit. And they got good jobs and great careers, and on paper, they look great. And then when you get to know them, you're like, yeah, I got this master's degree, and I'm fucking with some nigga from G Parkway. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? Just hella shit, bro. So with that said, I'm like, hell nah. I knew I was getting good with women when I was fucking the women the drug dealers got. I was like, damn, okay, I'm doing good. You know what I'm saying? My square fucking school computer ass. You know what I'm saying? Nah,
Why
I'm
be the college educated women messing around with D boys?
I do good girls like bad guys. That's
I don't know. But doesn't it feel good? You men get to control the marketplace. You ask the questions for the
Let me
women.
ask you a hard question. What would a guy need to do to fuck you within the first night? Even though it's impossible, what will qualify it if it did happen?
Him to stop fucking all kind of bitches off Instagram and all and having bitches in his house every day and on Instagram hoeing and it would
and not cheat on me.
Let's not keep it personal, La Bonita. Please. Let's discuss your general life for general men. Not these exceptional niggas. Please.
To be honest, I don't know that I don't know that I would be in that. I don't know that I would be in that predicament just because I stay so far away from the house. Like I'm not young. So I don't have those scenarios.
You play it smart. Look at it.
Yeah, like at the end of the day, like a nigga's not coming in here with me and my daughter. Like, especially I just met you. Like, and these niggas is crazy out here.
Atlanta?
Absolutely. I'm straight.
What about you, Lux? For a nigga to fuck with
but hold on,
wait, go ahead.
But to answer the question directly, it would just take because the question is, what would a guy have to do to have sex with you the first day, right? Not would
What's
you,
the magical thing?
not
Yes.
would you. So he would just have to be somebody I'm just physically strongly attracted to, physically, energy wise. And I felt like I trusted him. Not saying that I'm trusting my life with him or saying, but if that were the scenario and it absolutely was going to go down, like literally you would have to fucking, your energy would have to say so much to me. You would have to be so strong in energy for me to submissively.
That's it. You just gotta be that nigga.
You gotta be that nigga.
You gotta
That's
be
it.
that
You
nigga.
gotta be that nigga. You gotta be that all around nigga.
And not G Parkway, not G Parkway or from the stupid 70s. Absolutely not.
See, in that scenario right there, the thing is, the reason why I asked that question, and I want Lex to answer it too, is because I already know in those scenarios, that's the only time where your looks do matter. When it comes to women fucking you right away, a lot of times, your looks play a big part of that, right? I mean, it could be the money too, but a lot of times it's your looks. So how the fuck you right? It gotta be instant attraction, and that's what you want from a girl. When you deal with a girl, you want that attraction. That's why, like for me, right? When I fuck a girl, that's what I want. I want to know you're that attracted to me that you'll break that rule for me. You see what I'm saying? That's what a lot of guys want. It ain't really the idea of fucking you because niggas are wait fuck you. Ain't that deep. Sex isn't that serious for most men that get sex. It's more so knowing you're that attracted to me. Because without attraction, that shit can't work. You'll be with a girl. If she's not attracted to you genuinely, she'll never really be there. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's a problem, she'll be the first thing smoking. Whereas if she's really attracted to you,
I'm picky, so I don't know that just it don't happen for me like that. I look at your mouth. I want to. Your mouth got to be right. Your hands got to be clean. Your skin got to be soft. I'm too. That I just don't foresee that ever being a thing.
So to be real, right? One thing I would say is, dudes struggling today is because they're lazier than ever today. Because honestly, bro, if you got your shit together as far as you may have a cool amount of income, right? That's not necessarily paramount. But if you have that, you're just in decent shape. You know how to dress. You don't have to wear designer and look good. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I got a 22-year-old car. That ain't never stopped me from getting the baddest women at all. Because it's this, right? And it's honestly living a life that you went after what you wanted. Right? I don't have regrets. I've been in so many cool ass situations in my life that a lot of people can't relate to that. And it shows in my conversation and all that. Bruh, it's so easy, especially if like getting women that are my age that are in shape. It's easy because there's so many guys out of shape that when they run across me, they're like, oh shit, a guy that's my age that's in shape. They're like, I'm right in with this guy because they can't find it. So it's just the marketplace. It's like, you just got to be something scarce. And when you do that, they're going to be so happy that they finally found a guy that they went out with and not just to get the free fucking food or just went through the motions with, that they show it, bruh. And it's way easier in this day and age. That's why I be saying when dudes be complaining, I'm like, bruh, we got it easier. We got the internet. You could Google every fucking thing now. Bruh, if you didn't grow up in an area where there were players and pimps, you were fucked. Now you can fucking go online OG. I can go hit up some cat that's in a whole different jurisdiction than I am, and he can game me up. He can kick knowledge and lace my tennis shoes, pull my coattail and whatever I need to know. Before, if that wasn't in your family, if you had a family of dorks and losers, you were fucked.
Okay, let her answer now.
What would it take for me to have sex on the first date?
Travis.
I know.
Who said that just now?
Yeah.
Oh.
I know. He's charming. But I don't, that's the thing.
I second that.
I don't want to, I'm trying not to go for, what makes you tingle type thing. Cause I think that's what us women, one of the mistakes that we make, we want to be with someone who makes us tingle, even if it's avoiding all the red flags. And
not me.
I don't. Yeah. I know you won't, but I don't want to try to lead with lust. But I think if anything, it would have to take if you made me safe. If I saw within you that I see security in this man and he's providing safety. So I think those two, if you already show me that, then yeah.
And he got to be attractive, of course.
Yes, attractive. Attractive.
I would ask a
But
guy.
you would wait. But you see Zeus, like Steve Harvey, he said he told us women to let y'all wait 90 days. Girl, he was like, girl, let them wait 90
Don't listen to that
days.
nigga about nothing he said. He's in a different dating time. He's in a different dating time with the women he got. One.
And he raised Brittany Harvey.
Exactly.
Yeah.
She ain't making nobody wait. And that's a fact.
His fucking
So,
daughter dated
every nigga hitting that.
son in the same fucking year.
Father-son combo, my nigga. Like, let's stop it.
Yeah.
These fucking niggas who know each other. This is
fucked
a
the whole
problem. Like,
legacy.
somebody got it bad.
What shit is that?
I'm trying to find myself.
She's one of the big she had a man actually took her ass serious. She still fucked it up.
No, Michael B. Jordan was her
Then
best
she took my
bet.
boyfriend.
Michael B. Jordan is the best.
She had a guy, right? A good guy, and still left him alone. Why? Because girls don't want that shit long term. Girls will still go after the wrong thing.
Hoes.
They'll cut it off.
Hoes.
I mean, yeah, hoes, whatever you want to call them. Yeah. But what I'm
Let
saying
me
is,
get Michael. Sure.
girls will have a dude, the perfect dude. The father even liked him, and she still left it. He tried to marry her. She said, "Fuck this. I want to be single still."
Yeah.
Cause she want a rich nigga. Like
She want a rapper type of nigga. She
wants to keep her options open.
She wants the status. She wants the status and the rap. Like, she likes the bad boy. I tell you, like, she typically goes like rap.
There's not enough drama with him.
Yeah, he was too good for her. She like good boy. I tell you, girls do not like good guys, man. Guys that play the girls will say they want that shit. It sounds good on surface level, but they want the bad guy. They want the
I like
level of complexity in life.
I like good guys. Always have. Never had a nigga in my life.
And that's why you're not with them. No.
Listen, if you go for Pookie and Ray Ray, you're gonna get Pookie and Ray Ray results.
I don't live life on. That's why I'm not with him. I was with him, and I ain't with him no more.
All right.
I don't have no regrets. Don't hate.
We're gonna wind down. Ladies, plug your. I'm about to call somebody soon, so I gotta call somebody after this.
Ooh.
I gotta call somebody after this. See what's up with her.
No. This is my week. This is my week. You see, you're not gonna do that to me when we have a family, because I'm not gonna let you be getting these tellies with these broads and they be charging like $12, $15.
She looked too far. I ain't gonna tell you what. She looked too far. Listen.
Where's she?
I'm gonna invest some time into that tonight. Listen, wind down. Ladies, plug your social medias.
Where she live at?
Huh?
Where she live at?
In the South somewhere. Plug your social medias.
Where?
Elena. Lux.
At HH Lux Beauty on Instagram.
Labanita, where can they find you at?
At Zeus Unplugged.
I like that one right there.
Yeah.
Inquire about me.
That's where you can find that. There you go, guys. There you go, right there, you guys. Where you gonna find that? Come to my page. Tone, where can he find you at, Tone?
You can find me on Instagram at Tone_the_barber, THA barber. You can also find me and my boy Trav. You feel me? We got a podcast, Set the Tone podcast, Wednesday nights at 9, Sunday nights at 9. You feel me?
Where can they find a podcast at though?
On Instagram. We do it on Instagram Live. Wednesdays and Sundays at 9 p.m.
They podcast, you guys, for real, man.
Pacific Standard Time.
Thank you for telling me about it.
Yep.
Trav, plug yourself, Trav.
What up? You can find me at my IG right here at Trav_Taro. You feel me? I would do the Set the Tone podcast with my partner over here. You know what I'm saying? San Jose's finest. You feel me? And I'm the co-host. And if you need any good simp advice, holler at your boy.
Mm.
I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Check out us again tomorrow at 10 o'clock p.m. Peace.